psych, you really think I'm gonna let that timer run out? Congratulations, Tadadu, for claiming first, but congratulations, May, for being the #1 person to have commented on the stream today before it even started. Today! Look at this dork. Girl's front bit. Why would... This is Cheeta. She is the relatively minor but not minor character who was in the story, in the AA12 story. And the reason we're giving her a spotlight today is because, one, I really like the MP7, and two, the event now is Inverse Cipher, and it's gonna take a genius to solve these puzzles, because these puzzles have only been getting harder. Claiming first is so 2025, bruh. Let's go ahead and try these puzzle levels. Let's get right into it. As you can see, I have the liquor I hardly know her bottle. We just have to kill this guy in 1 turn. Okay. That shouldn't be too bad. We have 3 guys that explode. And at the end of action, explode in 3 tiles. I want to move this guy here, probably. Wait, do you explode? If there are enemies within a 3x3 area, it will self-destruct. When you die, you do damage. Okay, let's see what this does. So you go... Huh? What did he just... Oh, if there are enemies, it will self-destruct. Okay. You know what? Fuck it, we ball. Let's keep going this way. And this may fail the puzzle, but that's fine. Oh, these are passives. I just have to wait. Bonk, 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 bonk. Easy game. Easy clap. Do you explode? Yes! Thanks, Groza, for clearing that level for us. Oh, and here I thought I'd fail the puzzle, but nope, that was the puzzle solution. Not too bad. We might still need the help of a genius later, i.e. Cheeta, the self-proclaimed genius who invents things. What the hell? Oh, we get to control a Magni security officer. Fuck. Regular attack. And one enemy target in 6 tiles and deal physical damage equal to 100% of attack. Okay, so you have 100 attack. We need to kill 2 enemies and lose no allies. What do you do? You're a patroller. I hardly know her. Select 1 enemy and deal attack. Okay. At the start of the battle, gains movement up. So you move. What do you do? After attacking an enemy target, the patroller 324 nearest to the target, so that's that guy, performs a support action, dealing extra damage. Very cool. So both of you do cool things. Okay, why don't we... What's your movement like? Okay, so you don't move too far. Why don't we try the basic bitch strat and... Oh, you can't hit him from there. What's your attack range? 1? Okay, so if I move you here... There we go. That does this. Bonk. Lamau. And now, I can move... Oh, wait, no. I can move you here. How much health do I have? 280? How much attack do you do? 100 damage? I can tank 1 hit. Yeah. Okay. Why don't we... Oh, you could hit him, though. That's... We can tank 1 hit, probably. Do I risk it? Oh, that kills. That's good. And where can you move that doesn't get hit? Right here. And let's see what happens next turn. So we don't get hit. Watch us not be able to kill this in 1 turn. Oh, shit. Wait! Yeah, I thought it said 2 turns! Oh, shit. Okay. New plan. 1 to 1 turn, eliminate all enemy units 0 out of 2. I may be dumb. Okay, so... I need to move you here and hit you like that. Okay. So now when I move you here...
I learned that I can't eat foods that use a raw egg as a topping. It doesn't go over easy at all.
I can't believe you've done this. Wait, that doesn't kill? What do you mean that doesn't kill? That has to kill. How else can I kill? There's no way for me to... Unless I have an idea. Okay. Losing from a smack on the noggin, it's fine. I got this. I have to move him here. I was off by 1. It doesn't kill, but does it kill? What is this, Family Feud? Family this feud grab. Support attack, yeah. And then when I go over here, I wonder, will this do more damage? It's fine. I win. Easy clap. The easiest of clap. Fortune fire joke wasn't very hot. Oh shit, keeling is a metallic process, isn't it? I may be dumb. Here's John. You. Okay, third puzzle. They're getting a little harder because I'm getting a little dumber, but it's okay. I haven't even started drinking yet. Let's see. I have 2 turns. I have 2 turns this time to kill all 9 guys. Holy shit. How much do these explode for? 2 tiles. Okay. If I move you here... Oh, I can't hit anything. That kills me. How do I hit everyone? There's gotta be a trick. There's probably some movement trickery going on. Because there ain't no way... Oh, there is a way I could do a one-shot, one-kill dealio. If I move you here, and I hit 1... We're just gonna try the basic strategy before we... Wait, I wonder... Is there a way to move these oil barrels? I don't think there is. But it's fine. If I go over here and shoot this... Bonk. Easy clap. And then I go here? Question mark? I have no idea what I'm doing in this one. What the hell? Okay, and I taunted him. Ow. Oh, I die in 1 hit. Okay. They all gather near the They all gather near the barrels. They all gather near the barrels. Except I die in 1 hit. That's not good. Okay. So except for you... Yeah, that didn't work. Someone gives me white rum, it's not good. Well, shit. Just drink more of it until it becomes good. That's how alcohol works. That is the power of acquired tastes. Let's see. So they'll move towards the center, or wherever I'm at. The problem is, I die in 1 hit. So... I feel like these conveyor belts will have something to do with it, but... Oh, man. Okay, it's big brain time. When users is greater than 0, reduce damage taken. If there are enemies, apply taunt on all enemy targets. Oh, I can taunt and they will all converge onto me because I taunt them. That is an emote of all time. Oh yeah, the Bono vomit. Bono has silly emotes because she's very silly in the silliest senses of the word. Oh, if I taunt everyone here and then I shift them over, that would be kind of silly, actually. Okay. Why don't we try that? Let's go ahead and kill and taunt Okay. And if I kill and taunt, and then I go over here, activate this. Lamau, that didn't really do much. And then I can... Oh, I wasted a turn. Oh no. Anyway, let's see what this does at least. Freaking Everclear. You guys are Everclear enjoyers a bit too much. Okay, that gets them all gathered around there. Oh! Wait! Wait! If I didn't blow that up, if I just wait here... Oh, I had to kill him. I have to kill that deer. Okay. Okay, now let's try. Everyone's gonna gather around the barrels and it's gonna be silly. Skill issue? I'll skill your issue, pants grab. Okay, I'm not wearing pants. Streaking. Hey! Welcome in, we're doing puzzles. And we're also exploding ourselves in a blaze of glory. Boom. Easy clap. Boom. Easy clap. I am the genius. It's me. Also cheese. Everybody follow Shiny and Chrome 89 because him and I are streaming together tomorrow. It's another cheese collab. You know how it is. So the next two we'll do next week. However, Cheetah gets lore. He's wearing boy shorts again? Maybe. Let's see. Hey Remy, welcome in. We're gonna do some Cheetah lore. Because I really like Cheetah. She's not my wife. This is my wife. However, Cheetah, where is she? There she is. She not only is top tier adorable, she has lore now, and we're gonna get into it. Overload dependency. I also have tummyhurt.exe preloaded. Yo, same. Let's fucking go. Let's get some lore. It was already 2 AM by the time I put down the final document on my table. Let's call it here today. We already get a transition, dang. Normally the story could have cut corners and just had us start in this hallway, but no. This is top tier immersion gaming. Let's fucking go. Just as I begin the trip back to my room, a sudden chill strikes me from behind. A chilling exhalation also meets the back of my neck. Uh-oh. Some sort of paranormal activity? I don't think the Elmo has any legends like this making the rounds. After thinking over, I turn around with a sudden motion. Nothing. There's only an empty corridor behind me. I cannot see a thing save for a lone light fixture. Am I playing tricks on me? Maybe I've done too much overtime recently. I shake my head, moving to turn around. A frigid breath appears behind my neck once more. Ness, I'll use your stream for your hiragana practice now. Oh, sweet. Yeah, go ahead. Read the chat translations. We're learning Japanese here, even though I'm playing in English. Give me. Surprisingly, the unwanted visitor behind me makes a familiar but cute sound. It continues with its morbid routine. Your head. Is it well? As it speaks, cold wind brushes past my neck. I pay it no heed, continuing forward. Your body. Is it well? And your heart. They've all been well. They would have been better if I hadn't met you tonight. With a good idea of just who's behind this poltergeist behind me, I unwillingly change my destination. Looks like I won't be resting for a while. Uh-oh. I chat with it as I walk. Then, give me. Give you what? Give me an anti-material lemon sour shot. What? What's that? It's a kind of lollipop. Speaking of which, I do recall a doll eating a similar article. Looks like I'll have to pass by the lounge on the way. I got it, I'll get one for you. Or hydraulic extracted nitroglycerin stick. Damn! What exactly is that? Another, more sour lollipop. Lollipop, huh? Yeah. Alright, I'll grab one. And I know, all those weird snacks of yours. I'll bring them with me. She likes the hard stuff, Why do you have to spell it like that? You guys are making me want to drink earlier than I anticipated. I haven't even... I know what you'd like without you telling me. Would it be that you know who I am, caretaker? Not many on the Elmo like sour candy and wacky snacks. Of course, open up. Wait, that didn't have my name here. It's like, oh, here we go. I finally arrive at my destination after a walk accentuated by chit-chat. Cheetah's room. Keep up the good work, Macho. You walk. There she is! Caretaker! As expected, she immediately springs towards me. I knew you'd be able to find me. She accepts the various snacks I have in my arms, dragging me into her room. Asked for a lot of stuff. Can't you just go get it yourself? I complain about her requests as I usually do, but I still allow her to drag me about. With a perfect height difference between us, I reach out to pat her head. Not the first time Cheetah asked me for food and drink. Rather, it's become a habit of hers. For this reason, I almost immediately knew it was her when she asked me for such things. I could, yeah, but it's your job to feed me on schedule, caretaker. Damn, she sounds more like a pet when she says that. What the hell? But you've really had your head in the clouds recently. How long has it been since you fed me, I mean, technically dolls don't need to eat. Come to think of it, it's true that I haven't seen Cheetah for a while due to the requests I've had on my hands. Even a genius like me won't be able to grow big and strong if this continues, okay? So that's why you've been pulling pranks with this thing? I grab the control terminal she's holding in her hands and fiddle with it. The ghost, blowing cold air onto my back, promptly falls to the ground. Pranks? This is my newest invention! Cheetah picks up the ghost from the ground, placing it in my hands. It's a miniature robot that took on Cheetah's likeness. I like that. Perhaps because of the velvety material and filling, it's quite nice to touch and squeeze. Rather nice to the touch, isn't it? It has a nice feel to it. This is my new invention, the companion robot. It's equipped with a jet-powered propulsion system, but it's nearly completely silent while flying. She twiddles with the control terminal, and little robot takes to the air again. Yes, how long are you streaming tonight? Stick around. Then, it quickly approaches the rear of my neck again. It won't be any trouble for you, caretaker. I've set up an auto-follow mode for... she installed auto-follow? Okay, this reminds me of old school RuneScape. The follow dance, when two players follow each other, they just square dance, and it's great. And when Jagex removed it, people complained, so they put it back in. Those were the good old days. As I turn my body, the little robot behind me lively follows my movement, sticking close to my neck. A little too enthusiastic, I think. Yes, enthusiasm and temperature. To make a better companion for you, caretaker, I've included a temperature control system in its design. The weather is rather hot right now, so it'll automatically produce cold wind. Ugh. Sure enough, the robot immediately begins to dispense cold air against my neck. I went to the effort of imitating breathing with it. It's just cold and hot air, but it feels like someone's breathing down your neck for real. Who would want that? Who would want that? Really? Of all the fetishes, who would want that? Runs a chill down the spine, indeed. Despite how much I want to tell her to stop implementing these useless features, I stop myself for the sake of her feelings. Listen, it's art, okay? She's doing it out of passion. You can't blame her. What I did not expect was for it to speak first. Your heart, is it well? Ooh! I turned to Cheetah at the sound. She isn't speaking, nor has she entered any commands. The robot has spoken by itself. So I don't have to sweat while squeamish? I mean, maybe. I mean, sweating is a very human thing. Most animals don't sweat, but we do. Oh yeah! On top of the controller being able to converse with it, it can automatically detect the user's bodily state, come up with conversation topics, and distribute care automatically. Wow, these AI things is getting out of hand. Sometime, this robot would no doubt become one of the Elmo's 7 urban legends. Wait, there's 7 of them? Shit. So tell me, how did you make something like this? To keep you company, of course. Lady, you're right here. What do you mean keep me company? You are good company. As opposed to Battlefield Bad Company 2. Company? He's deploying the solid snake method of communication. Okay. I've never played a Solid Gear Metal game. However, if at any time you're having trouble with conversation, simply employ the solid snake method of communication. And here's how it works. When you sense somebody has finished their sentence, simply parrot back the last sentence grammatical subject that they say. Yes, great news. I can read. Well, fuck, that makes one of us. You don't have to brag about it. Man. Way to make me feel bad. You've been busy, right? Haven't you been working late into the night by yourself? How'd you know? Motherfucker, that's the commander's one character trait, is to be overworked. Listen to this, smarty pants. Joke's on you. I'm not wearing pants. Nothing can get back past a genius like me, you see. Give the genius the head pats. You don't even have the time to feed me, and it's not like I have a chance to help you out either, caretaker. That's why I had to give you a little surprise this way. A surprise, to be sure. With the earnest look in Cheetah's eyes and almost knowing smile on the little robot, I can't find it in myself to berate her any longer. Alright, I know that you're trying to help me. But I must remind you that even Tololo has gotten mad because of your help a few times. You gotta be careful. Yeah, I remember. I gotta say, the way you look when you're all angry really is something else. No, motherfucker, no. You can't say that. That's what the guy says to the girl, not the other way around. No. And your expression just now, caretaker. Oh, that one was good. Sorry, I'm trying to learn over here. You came to my stream to learn? I don't know what you're trying to learn other than what not to do on stream, but you know what? We baseball those. She becomes more and more smug as she speaks, and her smile grows a little malicious. Oh, she's just one of those eats your stuff from the fridge just to make you angry? Yeah, that's something she would do. And this is Tater's wife. You look exactly like someone's is gonna do it again. I'll fucking do it again! Extend a hand and squeeze her gleeful face. That's not what good kids do. Cheetah's expression becomes strange yet cute. I can't help but laugh out loud as I loosen my grip. Caretaker! I won't press you any further this time, but it won't be so simple if I catch you again. I turn around, beginning to leave. Oh, don't say that. She's gonna come up with a way to screw with you that doesn't involve you catching her. Caretaker, you're leaving? The sun'll come up if I don't go rest now. And you might as well just rest here. It's you, anyway. Aw. I think not. I don't want to be tormented all night long by your weird inventions. Baseball, huh? And we're gone. The door slowly opens, and I find myself in the corridor again. Expectedly, the cool wind behind my back begins to blow again. You are leaving? What is it? Caretaker, you must take responsibility and take care of me. Fun fact, the Japanese word for meteor shares a reading with the Japanese word for taking responsibility in the case of accidental insemination, i.e. inseki. Do what you want with that information. Just leaving like this isn't right. I turn around, seeing Cheetah peeking out from behind her partially closed door. I can't believe it. Wait a minute. God. The way that story ended. That's a story and a half. We're going to this screen. Freaking. I'm gonna tell this story on stream, and I'm not even drunk. I'm gonna tell it sober. That reminds me of the day that my now ex-girlfriend confessed to me, and from then she would become my first and so far last ever girlfriend. See, here's what happened. Does it involve accidental prego? Fortunately, no. Thank fucking God for that. However, so long story short, I'm gonna try to keep this brief. I did not know she liked me. I just thought she liked hanging around with me because that's what friends do. Because back then, and still currently, it is implanted in my mind that there is no girl in the world that likes me as a partner. Simple as. It's a physical impossibility, like a non-Euclidean shape. It just cannot happen. So lo and behold, one day, I get a knock on the door. A slight rewind. Before that, I had a suspicion, like, she's hanging out with me a lot. Like, a lot. As in, almost every day, and in fact, almost all of my free time, she's hanging out. She might like me, but, nah. I didn't really give it much thought until one day I receive a knock on my door. I open the door. It's her. She takes a deep breath. And then lets it out slowly because she does have anxiety issues. She musters her courage, looks me in the eye and says, "I like you, damn it." And immediately I reply, "Yeah, I know." She got so flustered. And she couldn't even formulate a sentence. I'll never forget how red her face got. And in pure frustration, she just stormed to the exit stage right, down the hallway, round the corner. And as she's rounding the corner, I peek my head out the door. I'm like, "You're just gonna leave me here?" And I hear her angrily storming back around the corner. Her facial expression was that of pretty much every emotion. And she just hugs me. And I'm just gonna end the story there. That's all you need to know. So the way that cheetah cutscene ended is it reminded me of that. So it's okay. Things got better after that. Anyway, let's go ahead and, you know what? We're doing the cheetah lore today. Why don't we talk about this dork here, Cheetah? Cheetah MP7, as we know, she's not like she was in Girls Frontline 1. She got a makeover for the better, I think. I really like this outfit to the point where even I sometimes just use the default outfit in the refitting room, as you see it. And if you zoom in, she's exactly as you'd expect. Do I get the full story later if you ask? Also, if you touch her hat, this is the greatest video game. I'd like to highlight the MP7. Okay, never mind. Fine, keep your secrets. How about now? Thank you. Beg dump. So, you all know that I love the MP5. The MP7 comes after the MP5. There doesn't seem to be an MP6, but I don't have to do it again. Wait, what if I touch this? Oh, wait, that has candy in it? I did not know that. I learned something new today. Wonderful. Wait, what if we don't take it? What if we just leave her hanging? Let's leave her hanging. She just puts it back! She's so dejected! She was setting us up and we're all like, nope. What if we touch her hat from behind? It doesn't work. Backpack? He's bored of us coming from behind. Okay, give me candy? No, I'll give you candy, pants grab. Wait a minute. Nope. Can't park there, sir. But yes, this is Cheetah. This is Tater's wife. As you can see, MP7 good. So for those who don't know, wait, I already told the weapon girls. So I'd like to believe she is of Germanic origin or German because the MP7's German. I like to associate the nationality of a firearms manufacturer with the doll herself, that's not always accurate. But what we can do is yap a bit while we do main story missions, because these need to be done. German, yes, you didn't know. Let me... Jamie, pull up the German dolls. Let's see, who's German? You're Italian. Wawa's German. I'm pretty sure the Wa 2000 is German. You're a sword. You're American, I think. You're Russian. You're even more Russian. Here we go. Perry the MP5. You all have seen Perry the MP5. I like this one. A little too much, actually. Don't do it. Don't do it. You don't, that's not how you clean your glasses. That is the perfect way to smear oil and fingerprints on your glasses. I can't believe you've done this. Now, fortunately, dolls don't secrete oil. At least I don't think they do. It's fine. It's fine. You don't have to do it again. I love you, Perry, the MP5, but please don't do that. German, Chinese. Bleh. I'm pretty sure the CZ75 is Czechoslovakian, I think? But for our purposes, it's a made in China counterfeit. QJ's aggressively Chinese. Dorka is definitely German. Any Heckler and Koch weapon is German. We also have Diane, who is also aggressively Chinese. We have my wife, who is actually German. Funny enough, despite... Okay, her original weapon in Girls Frontline 1 was German. But the Galil AR, I believe, is, correct me if I'm wrong, the Galil Israeli? Now, she's my German. Let's out of here. This is my wife, by the way. If you are like this, call me. That's it. Oversized glasses, stupidly shy, and dorky. Basically, yeah, it's fine. We could be socially anxious together. Groza is, fuck. I think she's not necessarily Russian, OTS 14. I thought I was your German. I don't know yet. I don't claim people. Lotta Benelli, the Benelli is Italian. I'm pretty sure Lotta's Italian. We've already established Cheetah's German. Nugget is silenced, but also Russian. Baseball, huh? The only reason I have this, I prefer her other outfit, but this outfit evokes the baseball, huh? I mean, look at that. Look at this baseball, huh? Baseball, huh? Hey, give me the baseball! Okay. Baseball, huh? Vector's American. Wait, I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure the Chris Vector's American. Cell phone is also American. My wife is German. This is the G36, well, kind of C, but not. It's like apparently it's the G36K KSK, which is like a G36C variant of the G36. It's like at that point, I don't. It's fine. G36, German, almost aggressively. You have something for Germans? Maybe. Homie is definitely Finnish. Aggressively Finnish. I mean, literally her name means Finland. It's also the gun. Suomi KP31. Quinoa is Chinese. It's funny, the Chinese Type 87 shotgun is not to be confused with the Chinese Type 87 assault rifle, because that belongs to, where'd she go? Zhang Yu's below, Zhang Yu's lower. Never mind. Where are we at? Zeppeli! I don't know the nationality and manufacturer of the Zepper 12. All I know is that I'll figure it out. The Nemesis, I believe Nemesis Arms Manufacturing is American. So as we can see here, she's American. We can tell she's American because we can't understand a damn word she's saying. We have our, do I say least favorite here? I don't really like her. Yes, she's German, but she's more not aggressively German. She's just aggressive. She's mean. I'd like you if you were nice, but you're not nice. So let's move on to the VSK. I don't know what number the VSK goes with, but Nikita's definitely Russian. You don't like mean? Listen, it's a meme, but the way 416 is mean is not my kind of mean. She's just too elitist, aggressive, asshole, and controlling. Whoa, mama? Oh, no. If you want mama, go to my wife. She's literally the Mamako character. Hold on, can do the thing. Do the thing! That's a wave. There we go. This, you can even hear the heartbeat. This is... There you go. I hope you enjoyed that as much as I did. Senya is... I believe she's Russian. Stechkin's Russian. Mamma mia, big pizzeria. No. You want big pizzeria? Where is she? Go to Sabrina. She's Italian. She's got the big pizzeria. This is what we have here. If Tadadu were here, he would be losing gallons right now, but it's okay. We'll find them later. But Sabrina, she's got the eats. Here's your Mamma Mia Italian. Very cool. Where were we? Right. We got Tater's other wife. Very American. This is the Springfield rifle. Fest. Hey, Taters, welcome in. We're exploring your wives. First, we're gonna explore Springfield and go through the roster, but today is a very Cheeta MP7 day. Like, if you couldn't tell by the stream title. Today, we're doing Cheetah's lore. We're doing the rest of the AA12 event, probably with Cheetah in every level, because we're celebrating Cheetah today. We got G11, who surprisingly isn't my wife. Despite everything, G11's not my wife. You'd think that she would be, because she checks almost all the boxes. Look at this dork. This is... I love this. She's also German, by the way. The Heckler & Koch G11 Space Kraut Magic Rifle. This thing is it's the ultimately coveted rifle ever. We have aggressively Chinese Zhang Yu, who wields a Type 87, but not the Type 87 shotgun. Her personality most resembles mine, actually. If I'm being completely honest, out of all the dolls, personality-wise, she matches me the most. Oh, just a G11 rebrand? What the fuck do you mean? This is G11! This is G11! What do you mean G11? This is not a rebrand! This is the real G11! Up next is Jushivnaya, KSVK. I think the KSVK is Russian. I'm not sure. I do not know, actually. I will say I did like her older model in Girls Frontline 1, but this is fine. In fact, for story reasons and the fact that her inner skin is showing. Look at this. She'll fist bump you. That's fine. We have Bunny. She is Polish Rabbit because Krolik is Polish for rabbit. We have Yu-Hee. She's Korean. The K2 is a Korean rifle, and she is aggressively Korean. We have Peditia. She is definitely Russian because she wields what is this? Not that one. The Pechang. It's the freaking PKP Pecheneg. There we go. That is a Russian machine gun. The KSVK is a Russian rifle. There's a lot of Russians. We have... Oh! Sorry, reflex. She's French! French! I hope you like French, because we got French. And last but certainly not least is AA12, who is American. Very American. He nutted in 35 milliseconds. Listen, I may not be the fastest gun in the West, but I can PK fire so hard you'd think it was an ND. Right, we need to go gambling, because we don't actually have a usable shotgun for our AA12. So, with plenty of further ado, let's go gambling! It doesn't matter if we don't get the ultimate. We're not going for the ultimate. We're going for the purple. We want the purple. We're guaranteed purple. We're going for a purple shotgun. We should be getting it relatively soon. Ah, dang it. 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 They're teasing me. Ah, dang it. Fuck. dang it. Well, we burned the purple. It's okay. We'll get it later. We'll fix it in post. Let's go gambling. Taters! Taters, are you at work? I swear to God, if you're at work... It's fine. Here's the thing. I haven't even started drinking it. Well, you don't need a shotgun for her. You could just use mine. Gives more Sardis gold. Yeah, but what if... Oh, by the way, the Gunsmoke frontline, let me just pull up... Let me pull up the report. I can't remember when it was. Where the fuck was my... Right. My 3,000 fucking score here. Can I do the replay? Nope. I can't. All I know is that my fire team, which bear in mind isn't even buffed in this event, just fucking raw dog a 3,000 score. And that's one of the reasons why we were able to break... Jesus Christ, we're so close. We might hit 65,000 maybe. Damn. Wait, I forgot to do it that day? It's fine. Okay, listen, if we can break 50,000 and you miss today, like, bruh, that's good. That's awesome. We're killing it. 50,000 is the goal, and here's why. If we go to the platoon performance, it kind of peaks at 50,000. The last premium currency that's achievable is 50,000. After that, it's just store currency. We get that for free anyways. And then after that is a regular pull. We don't need to pull that hard. The premium currency ends at 50k, which is why I set the goal at a pretty decently manageable 50k. We've been nailing that, like knocking it out of the park nearly every week. In fact, I don't think there was a week when we missed it. One time we brought it close, but we're doing it. What other event? Right. Let's collect my stamina today, so I can burn it all on Sardis gold, I guess. I've got... Actually, wait. Instead of that, why don't we burn it on getting stuff for Lind? Very cool. We'll get shotgun and shotgun accessories today. And we can just burn some time by doing the story modes, the story nodes. There we go. Let's get it. I do need to pull that hard. I need another Planeta for your 416 Lamau. Just... Okay, so... Wait, what's QJ doing? All right, Frostfall Squad. We get Cheetah in already. Very cool. This should be your... You know what, Tater, since you're here? Yeah, we're definitely using yours. We'll use your AA-12. Let me make sure everything's set. And we're now going to enter yapping mode. I hope you like yapping, because that's what's going to happen. So, my sense of humor at work sucks. I try to be as normie and boring as possible. Where the amount of times I make the "it's bolted to the floor" joke is, like at least twice a day. For example, the first impression with a new hire, he came to my cubicle and there's a spare chair there. And he's like, "Can I take a seat on this chair?" And I said, "Sure, but be careful though, it's bolted to the floor." The chair's clearly on wheels. I just said it so deadpan nonchalantly. And I think that gave a good first impression on what to expect from someone like me. I've been relatively helpful. Oh, right! Turns out, I'll give full context. Yesterday, when answering a bunch of questions for him, for context, he is of Latino descent in his name and complexion. He also, like me, has an engineering degree. So, when he was clearly kind of struggling with some things, because it's a lot to take in with my job, I said, man, like, in my brain, I was all like, you got an engineering degree, you qualified for the job, you got this, bro. And what came out of my mouth, I ended up rolling a 1 on charisma. I simply said, don't worry, mate, someone of your pedigree will get this job done easily. And what happened in my brain there was I wanted to say something along the lines of someone with your degree, because we share a similar degree. That degree of aptitude will get you far. Unfortunately, what I said could be misconstrued as racist. However, I thought I have reason to believe he misheard it and said, "Oh, thanks, man. That's actually really encouraging." Like, he said it earnestly. And I'm all like, did I just get lucky there? So today, when he came over to my desk for more job shadowing because I'm training him, and I said, "Look, man, it's clear to him that I'm hella socially awkward. And I said, hey man, yesterday I slipped up, said the wrong thing, because I know we have the same degree, but I slipped up and said pedigree. That is not what I meant, and I don't want you thinking that's how we operate here. And he looks at me confused, like, wait, you said that? And I'm all like, yeah, I accidentally did. It's like, well, shit, I didn't catch it. I'm like, oh, okay, we're good then. I don't get how that word could be racist. Okay, so pedigree is based entirely on kind of like genetics and ethnic upbringing. And because he is of Latino descent, even though I was complimenting him, it could be misconstrued as, I guess, positive racism, which counts as racism, i.e., one could make the argument because he's of that background, he's good for the job, and someone could take offense to that. And I'm like, nah, we don't do that. And the reason why I didn't lose sleep over it was because if the boomer visor can break fucking social laws, company policies, and instill a genuine PTSD response within me, then a freaking slip up like that should be absolutely nothing. And if I was to get punished for that, I would raise a big stink about it, honestly. In about 10 minutes, we'll take a Bezos break, and after that 10 minutes, I'll move on with the more things that I had planned for the stream, because if you thought I was just planning for this stream, like I said, I have alcohol prepared for this stream. This is a drink stream. Make no mistake. Except I have food in the oven, and I need to eat it. Wait, never mind. It's okay, it's just a drink, little bit. I ate before stream. I remember to eat today. Food has been consumed. Don't you worry. We're good on that department. I may just freaking down a slice of bread during the Bezos break and call it good before I start drinking. I'm not gonna drink to get drunk. It's just the drink that I have in question is part of the reason why I'm not drinking yet, because you know what? You'll see it. You'll see it. But yes, I looked it up and it gave you a dog food brand. There's a dog food brand called Pedigree? Okay. I'll baseball that. That's, yeah. Cool, I guess. That works. We can, we'll go with that. We can go with that. That's fine. I also forgot to change the BRB screen. The BRB screen still shows the Lind event, but it's okay. Cheetah's still in that thumbnail. Pedigree is one of the highest selling ones. Well, damn. You know what I'm gonna do during the BRB screen? You're gonna see me edit the BRB screen in real time, because that's the one thing I forgot to adjust for this stream. Apparently this dude... Listen, I was already trying to rush to get this stream ready. It rained pretty hard today. And in one of the rainiest states in this country, people still don't know how to fucking drive in the rain. Case in point, a semi-truck was broken down in one of the lanes in a multiple on-ramp of a busy highway that I need to take just for a little bit to get home. I get on the highway and I immediately get off. The truck was broken down in that lane, already clogging up congestion, because you have 3 different... Yes. One, you got one from that highway, 2 from the where I'm coming from. Yeah, you have 3 different on-ramps converging to this one little area. Basically, the semi-truck broke down at a fucking choke point. And that it already gets kind of congested there a little bit. Oh god, it was fucking awful. I lost 20 minutes today. That's why stream was delayed a bit. I was like, alright, I'm gonna get home on time and I'll have plenty of time to prepare a stream. Nope, truck broke down. And the worst part, as I was approaching the semi-truck, the police officer there was escorting the truck off. They're like, the situation was resolved as I was approaching through all the stop and go heavy traffic. I'm like, motherfucker. I'm reminded of the Al Joke skit of the last guy to ever die. Congratulations, you're the last person here up here in heaven. Because after you, immortality technology was just discovered. Imagine being the last person to have something like that happen. It's like, bruh, I'm sure the congestion will not clear up for a long while, because that's just how traffic works. traffic is not a fluid. People think, oh, fluid. If you just widen the diameter of the flow, more flow can go through. That's not how it works. That is not how it works. Freaking that, I'm pretty sure there's still traffic there because of just how backed up everything got. And you know what? Oh well, it's not my problem anymore. We're good. It's fine. I will say, in that traffic, I needed to merge into a lane because the lane was literally one of those 2 lanes into 1 lane. And I was ahead of a car coming in because, like I said, there are 3 on-ramps converging into this one area. So there was nowhere for me to go, and you're supposed to zipper merge it. Motherfucker in the other lane, I was ahead of him. Motherfucker decides to leave 75% of a car's length before deciding to close it. And I'm all like, I hope you... Well, first I thought I hope you die, but then I realized he would be freed from his mortal coil in this hellscape we call a modern society. So instead, I got... You know, the trick is to get creative with your curses. See, there's a lot of them. There's, I hope all of your socks are wet for eternity. I hope every step you take feels like a Lego. What else we got? I hope your pillow always feels warm. Oh, here's a good one. I hope that your blanket at night is always just slightly too hot. Because if it's too hot, you can't really sleep. But if it's just slightly too hot, because then you take off the blanket, but then it's too cold. That actually happened to me a few nights ago. I'm at that... The temperature is at that transition period between, it's not quite bone-chilling winter yet, but it's not too hot summer. So if you don't have the heater on, it's gonna be too cold. But if you have the heater on, it's gonna be too hot, so get fucked. So I'm just alternating between those every night, every other night, and that's just how it baseballs. In any case, we're just doing the... We're doing big chillin'. Okay, so after these levels, we might do the next Cheetah lore, or we'll go gambling actually, then go on Bezos break, and then when we come back from the break, we'll continue with stuff, and I'll crack open the drink. The drink TM. Yeah. Alright. Oh, there's more levels. Very cool. The survey is open, but I'm gonna wait until after I've tried all of the game modes before trying the survey. You might, yeah, next Girls Frontline stream next week, we'll do the survey. Not this time. The survey gives you 200 premium currency, which is 1 1/3 premium pulls. So that's jack shit, but it all adds up, which is crashing so much for me. So far, it says my stream's good. Watch me in 160p, dude. It's fine. You don't need visuals yet. So, I mean, if you want to watch me in 1080p, by all means. I don't know why you do that. Oh, wait. Okay, never mind. I do know why you do that. I take that back. But, in brighter news... Well, not necessarily brighter. In louder news. There we go. Well, actually, no. You know, let's start with the brighter news first. In brighter news, i.e. better news... Twitch has been working for me lately. I have been having fewer technical issues, and it turns out my stream dropping frames and stuff was on Twitch's side. I confirmed this because several other streamers, including but not limited to Marco Elder, were having the same issue on the same day, and as of recent times. Heroic mode. What does this entail? For dealing damage, cleanse 1 buff from the unit. When attacking a target, if the enemy target has fewer buffs, it reduces 25. Targeted damage dealt is decreased if the attack hits 5 or more. Okay, this isn't as bad. At the end of action, if HP is below 30%, recovers. Attack and defense are all doubled stat boosts. I might try this. Yo, I'm back from prepping dinner. Who's the chick in the green dress? She's pretty? Wait, what green dress? Hold on. Let me claim my rewards. We're gonna go to green dress. I'm curious. Green. Okay, hold on. If we go, were you talking about AA12? Not so green, but purple, but with green highlights? Who else is green? Who is green woman? I mean, you're blue, but you have kind of lime green. That would be Nikita, wielder of the VSK 94. That's what it is. Long green dress, long black. We're gonna go through every. That's not green. Not green. Oh, QJ. Where's QJ? QJ, give me the QJ. Where she should be near the top because she is really powerful. Yeah, this is QJ. She's aggressively Chinese, and she's incredible. She is very incredible. She is a workaholic, dedicated, 100% serious, 100% of the time kind of lady. In fact, her lore is all right. You know what? Ladies and gentlemen, let's go to her dorm. Let's go to QJ's dorm. She's solver of the Rubik's Cube, but this is not what we know her for. What we know her for is exercise. I hope you like exercise because we're about to do it. This here is the male fantasy. We go to shake her hand and she says no and we fight. That is the male fantasy, is fighting your wife. I've got to do PT right now. I'll show you PT. Check this out. Where is it? Which one is it? Is it this one? Yes, it is. Okay. If I angle the camera just right, if we go over here, a little higher, and we do this is the male fantasy. Check this out. Nope, a little to the left. Okay. Just missed us. Nope, a little to the right. Almost there. Ah, perfect. My fantasies are beyond your comprehension. Let's head to this screen really quick, because we're about to take a Bezos break. But the Bezos break is not ready yet, because I did not prepare the Bezos break to be ready, because that's the one scene that I forgot to check. Oops. Where is the... Where... Let me change this. It's okay, we do it live. I'm doing it live. Okay, I managed to do it live. I have fixed the BRB screen. Very cool. And with that, we're gonna take a quick Bezos break. When we come back, we are going to do more Cheetah lore, and we're also gonna open the drink. So I will catch you all in 3 minutes. Let me stuff a piece of bread in my mouth so I don't get too carried away with the drink. Any case, catch y'all later. Don't watch the ads. This is to make the stream ad-free for everyone coming in. But you're gonna see ads, don't watch them. Please don't, I'm serious. You're better than that. Your time is more valuable. Oh yeah? What's this? It seems Caretaker left his computer on. Are Is this a live stream? Oh boy! I get to be on Commander's live stream. Oh, alright. Hey everybody, this is a Cheeta takeover. Well, I gotta actually do your job now? Radio mode? You're leaving me already? I just got here! What the heck? Fine. I guess this is what people think of the Caretaker when I'm not around. In any case, hi, I'm Cheeta. I'm taking over this live stream now. I hope you like it. It's okay. I'm sure the Commander's having lots of fun elsewhere. In any case, he also left a bottle here. A bottle of... It's German. Jägermeister. This is not the most feminine thing I've seen you use, surprisingly. What are you calling feminine? Anyway. Now, I've never had this Jägermeister before. But, you know what? Why not try some of it for the first time, shall we? This could be another one of my inventions. Let's see. Now, you're supposed to freeze this, apparently. So, I had to take it out of the freezer, but... You know what? What do they say? Cheers in English? Skull in German? At least that's what they say at Oktoberfest. I don't know. Bottoms up! Well, you know what? Take a sip. It smells like cola! Ah! Wonder what it tastes like. We're about to find out. Ugh. This tastes like licorice. I mean, as a candy enthusiast, I'll have to accept the licorice. They say Prost in German. Arigato. Yeah, this tastes like black licorice, but alcoholic. I actually like this. This is nice. Because it's got that black licorice taste, sweet as candy, but also it's got medicinal properties, right? Jägermeister actually does have medicinal properties. I believe it was originally introduced as a medicine, just like Jepson's Malort. Also, Macho Cat, you thought this wasn't the most feminine thing? I'll show you feminine. In any case, cheers. Malort mention? All right, Miss Opie, welcome in. You know, I saw Springfield trying to recommend some people Malort, but I didn't like the look in her eyes when she was recommending it. I don't know if I can trust that. In fact, something tells me Malort's not exactly a candy. But I got candies right here. Candy's nuts fit in your mouth. Wait a minute. I stole that one from AA12's radio show. This is surprisingly good. I wasn't expecting something like this. Then again, I'm not sure what I was expecting. Normally, the Caretaker doesn't let me get into the alcohol cabinet, but he's not around. So who am I to deny such a refined chilled beverage? I couldn't find the Malort. You're still curious? If I can say anything, it's that with enough determination, you can get your grubby mitts on anything. Ask me how I know. Well, while we're here, I might as well do a nice weapon showcase. As you know, the weapon I use, very special to my heart. A brief bit of history as we introduce it. Let me take another sippy first. The NATO trials in 1989, I believe. It was just anise and woodworm. I can technically make it. Good luck with that. You may need the help of a genius for that. You know where to find me. Actually, no, you don't. The Elmo is always moving. Good luck. But the NATO trials in 1989, see? I believe it was 1989. They needed a new personal defense weapon that was stronger, that was more capable than the penetrating power of 9mm rounds, because body armor was becoming more standardized. So he got an MP7? Maybe. See, the MP7's great, but let me finish the story. See, there's a lot of history to this, because the NATO trials, they really needed something special. They needed something with a high rate of fire, increased mag capacity. They needed something that fired smaller proprietary rounds that would then become standardized, and that had armor piercing capabilities better than 9mm, and it had to be compact and ergonomic. And it was a laundry list of requirements. So much that not really many gun prototypes made the cut, but mine did, and that's why I love it so much. I would like to introduce everybody to my weapon of choice that fits all of those requirements. This is the... What the hell is this? This is not what I was talking about at all! Even though it fits all of the requirements, touching it is... No. This ain't it, Chief. What even is this thing? It freaking... I remember seeing it in the documents, but where does the mag even go? It goes on the top? Like, huh? What? How are you supposed to carry this? This thing is massive. This is probably the worst gun I've ever seen in my life. No, we're not doing that. This is more like it. That does not spark what this sparks joy. What we have here, banger, I hardly know her. Stargate franchise called, they want their shit back. But this here is more my style. You have here, if you lift this lever, a retractable stock for as compact as you want it. You have your 40 round mag, much more compact than whatever the heck that was. You have your firing modes, ambidextrous, you're on safe, semi, and full, and the fun switch, as they call it. Let's leave that on safe for now. And my favorite part, the sights. You could attach an optic, or you have your tri-dot pistol sights here, but for even greater precision, you could flip them up, and bam, you have rifle sights. That's what I call versatility. MP7, at your service. And to retract the stock, swing. The stock has different lengths. There we go. Let's take another sippy. Now, because the caretaker doesn't want us negligently firing all the time in the Elmo, for practice, I had to get the Tokyo Marui one. So this one's made in Japan. This is airsoft, of course, gas operated. So when you pull the trigger, there's no gas in it right now, but when you pull the trigger, the action does cycle. And this is the MP7A1 variant, where if you pull this lever, your foregrip comes out. So it comes with an integrated foregrip. Some people hate it. I'm fine with it. Of course I'm fine with it. It's my imprinted weapon of choice. And with that, why don't we continue on with the game, shall we? Why don't we look at more of my backstory, because there's more that I'd like to share with you guys. After we take another sip. Sorry, caretaker's wife, who is not me, and I will refuse to... There we go! This is perfection. Where the tactical cat at? Which tactical cat? This one? This ain't about her, excuse me. No. Oh, no? Okay, good. What other tactical cats could you possibly be referring to, huh? I mean... I'm not seeing any cats. This seems to be the only one. We have a bunny? Is a bunny more your style? In any case, why don't we look at more of my lore? Shiki-kan already looked at the first one. You're surprised at the lack of cat? I'm not. Let me see if I can do my best caretaker impression. Here we go. I see a pristine spread of plates before me with a variety of dishes. Discomfort takes root deep down. This is... Are you surprised to see me with this much food prepared that you can't speak? I'm scared of an incoming prank more than I am surprised. Without any warning, Cheeta suddenly invited me to her room today, presenting me with delicate dishes. It must be said that Cheeta is no doll who is knowledgeable about cuisine. In reality, she's often rather uninterested. But today— Hey! Candy is very fine cuisine, thank you very much. What is it, caretaker? Not gonna have a taste? I pick up a spoon and end up hesitating. Oh, I'm just curious. Usually, you're the one asking for things from me. Both feeding and care are your responsibility, caretaker. That's the kind of things she usually says. I do say that. They got that part right. But today, let me feed you for once, caretaker. Have a taste. Oh, I remember this. Just to make things clear, these dishes don't taste like what you usually like to eat, right? What do you mean by that? Sour lollipops, sour chips, sour cake. He has more bizarre snacks than I can count. It would take me quite some time to just list them. These, caretaker, you have no taste. All these are the best. The dishes today were all made to your preferred flavors, though. I haven't taken my own taste into account at all today. It's all for you, okay? He smiles, attempting to allay my fears. All right, I see. As she looks on expectantly, I scoop up a spoonful of the safest stir-fry and put it in my mouth. It's a surprisingly delicious dish. Well, no, duh! I made it! See, I knew you'd like it, caretaker. Cheeta's grin widens as she sees my expression, and she soon pushes various other dishes towards me. Here, try this! I go further, trying a few more dishes. Unbelievably, every single one is delicious. The flavors are not just conventional, but delightful on top of that. Did you make this? Did Sephiroth do this? Well, yes, but actually no. I continue to eat as Cheeta yanks away a red tarp, revealing a piece of heavy machinery. It was made by my invention, this multi-function cooking machine. Cooking machine? Sounds practical. I wouldn't have expected you to invent something this normal. Cheeta shakes her head in response, wagging a finger. Hee, no way! And then, John Devil May Cry walks in and says, what the hell is this? I'll drink to that! A machine that just makes food is far too mundane for me. So, this multifunction cooking machine. It has the magic power to make anything and everything organic delicious. What does that mean? Fish! You know what that means! Her smug expression makes a sense of unease surge up from deep down. I instinctively put down the utensils in my hands. Well, cuisine is what you do with the ingredients. Anything and everything organic. I hoped so desperately in that moment that the contraption would just turn out to be normal. Impressive, right? Cockroaches and rats are no problem. Even those and rush bats can work. Now that's what I call versatility. I look down at the food on the table. The dishes remain the same color and appearance, but I begin to feel nauseous. Everything is edible once. Yeah! Eat lead! So, these dishes. Cheeta nods proudly. I inspect the food carefully. Its true nature reveals itself beneath the bright colors. Uh-oh. Caretaker? I think for a moment how I should educate her to stop her from serving me these things. Wow. Caretaker really doesn't seem to like my stuff. It's unfortunate. I'm a genius after all. Listen, Cheeta. If it isn't completely necessary, don't use these ingredients that'll put people off. The breakthrough in conversion efficiency is worthy of recognition, but you don't seem to understand the relationship between what's acceptable and what's doable. But if it's doable, it has to be acceptable, right? On the battlefield, we should take every measure necessary to survive. That doesn't mean that you can just give things of unknown origins that can't even be called food to your comrades. I take a glance at Cheetah's expression, hoping that I didn't go too far with my words. Have you even tested your own inventions? Maybe. Ah, there you go again, caretaker! I know, I'm sorry. Cheetah looks despondent, pressing her lips into a straight line. This is the straightest line I can do. But it's not my fault, is it? Caretaker, it's also your responsibility to help me test my inventions. You haven't been with me at all, and you also refuse to help me. Really? Yeah, you always refuse to help me test things out! I try to recall events as Cheetah's expression grows agitated. I finally recall a few instances when I rejected Cheetah's invitations. It's just that no matter how many times she's rejected, she'll continue to ask for me for food and to test her inventions. I gradually forgot that she gets hurt by rejections too. Well, of course I get hurt by rejections! Everyone gets hurt by rejections! Stupid caretaker, stupid. Perhaps with all that, a little payback from her isn't too ridiculous. I think I skipped a line. 1 second. No, I didn't. So, was this prank of yours payback? Huh? Payback? As if caught off guard, she appears to have fallen in thought, becoming almost frustrated. Probably. I guess. Look, it's all your fault, okay? That being the case, would you extend me a formal invitation to be a tester for your inventions? Her expression changes from dissatisfaction and unease to joy. She's gonna put some weird shit in the next dish, dude. Uh-oh! Cat hair? I mean, hey, as long as it's edible, and as long as it doesn't kill you, what's the harm? Do you mean... You look like you're in need of one. And frankly, your pranks have been the cause of so many complaints against you. So I might as well test out your creations before you make the world aware of them. Are you for real? So long as I'm informed of everything going into these creations. Cat hair can clog your ass up. That's what they said about MREs. I fight back the nausea that has been growing after my meal. Stare intently at the cooking machine, praying that I won't find any toad skin scraps inside. I knew you were the best caretaker in the whole wide world! Cheetah yells with joy, launching herself towards me for a hug. Wait, I have this! Then, there's no time to waste. If you're gonna be my tester, I hardly know her. You should put this on. He produces a pair of bracelets as if she'd been long preparing for this. New invention? Yep! If you put this on, I'll be able to see your heart rate, body temperature, and other data in real time. It can even detect your emotions. Of course, you'll be able to see the data about my frame too. How about it? Isn't it wondrous? I couldn't be any more fitting for me as an inventor and my tester. There we go. It doesn't have any secondary effects, right? Oh, certainly not. These bracelets used to be super trendy. Every time a new variant would come out, they'd zoom to the top of the sales charts in the satellite cities. Opens frame Zeta, zoom, zoom, zoom. Freaking zoomers, I swear. That doesn't sound related to my question. Never mind. It might come in handy, since your testing might very well put my life in danger. I resigned myself to my fate, putting the accessory on. I never would have expected that I would begin to holler and yell in Cheetah's voice immediately. Caretaker, your temps are elevated. Your heart rate is elevated. Your gut flora is out of balance. You've got 39 other abnormal parameters too. Did I tell you not to eat random things? Did you get food poisoning? I feel seen. Congratulations, Shiny. You're seen. Looks like that nausea wasn't a false alarm. I look at Cheetah, and she sheepishly looks to the side. It's true. The cooking machine could use some further testing. Hey, caretaker, how about we... I get to leave work early. Let's gook. Yo, let's gook. I don't know what a gook is. It might be a kind of fish. I'll fish to that. Yeah. Before she could finish, I couldn't hold it anymore and vomited. I'll drink to that. I thought it was a slur. Wait, Ness, no! Ness is still in the kitchen taking care of things that are most certainly definitely not my fault in terms of distraction. There wasn't supposed to be AK? This isn't AK. This is MP7. You should know this. I'm your wife after all. What the hell? Ness is slurring? What? I can't even hear him. Can't believe you've done this. Anyway, where were we? Right. We were doing more event story modes. This challenge mode. I'm sure challenge mode will be lots of fun. Let's try it, shall we? Okay. Well, that's no good. We're out of Jägermeister. Let's fix that, shall we? Okay. Who do they want us doing challenge mode? They want G11, AA12, Nugget, and 416? Really? They don't want me? Fine. I guess we'll go without me. Of course, if I was here, it'd be solved instantly. And that's no fun. Let's take a friend's AA12. How's that? Nugget? Where is she? Why is she near the bottom? And last but certainly least, 416. She's so mean. She is like the meaniest of meanie heads. I can't believe it. I don't understand why the commander keeps her around, but you know what? Something about baseball. Ooh, moist nugget? No, not moist nugget. Just regular nugget. I have both. If you look at the caretaker's stream archives, you can see him show off both. Or if you ask for them tomorrow in the collab, it seems you and the caretaker are eating cheese tomorrow. Cheese can be sweet. I like it. I'd rather eat candy though, of course. Now, on the subject of licorice, a lot of people don't like black licorice, and I don't know why. It has a really sweet taste to it, but then again, that just might be the kind that I'm getting. Some people can't get over the initial taste of it, but black licorice isn't that bad. Although, of course, I prefer red licorice. That's a lot sweeter because there's a lot more sugar content in it. Ever tried salty black licorice? Yeah, salty. Listen. We do sweets here in this household, okay? Black licorice tastes awful. You taste awful, random citizen. I mean, any candy deniers will get candy rounds until they love it, okay? In fact, full stop for this one. I mean, there we go. Oh, nope, not like that. Okay. Take another sip. This black licorice juice, also known as Jägermeister, it makes me feel kind of funny, actually. But you know what? This is fun. I keep hearing the commander say we do it live a lot, so I guess this is what he means. We take it. I love Jaeger too. Jaeger? I hardly know her! Okay. Let's move on to the next level. I don't think all the levels are unlocked yet. They always go slowly, step by step. We may have to come back next week to unlock the rest of the levels, but it's fine. But that doesn't mean we're anywhere near the end. You know what else Shikikan says? Let's go gambling! Yeah, I hear him gambling a lot. A lot of time when he's playing poker, he hardly knows her, which is a shame. Because if he would just take a chance to get to know her, things would be a lot better. How many other words can I use end with ER before the verbal tick slips out? That's a good question. Here's Nugget. But now why do they have these four every time? All right, because it's a poison skull. What about Nemesis? It's fine, I guess. Wait, what am I missing? Oh, G11. That is adorable. I love it when she goes like that. It's almost as adorable as my hey! 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 What's the first letter of the alphabet? Hey! This Jaeger is powerful. How strong is this anyway? What even? 35%? Jesus Christ! Oops. Yeah, I think I'm done. I didn't realize it was 35%!
Skill issue.
It's okay. The real issue was the friends we made along the way. Okay? In fact, I think I'll issue everybody a brand new invention after this. That'll certainly make everyone happy, huh? Huh? Okay. Oh, man. You know, despite everything, I'm surprised how Shiki-kan can even keep going after everything that happens. But you know what? I guess that's what the indomitable human spirit does to a man. I don't know what that feels like, but I'm sure if I look up enough information, I can download it to my neural cloud and try to emulate it. I wonder if he would appreciate that kind of determination. I think he would, actually. He's a very tenacious man, honestly, that commander. And I would say I hardly know her, but I do know her. I kinda have to live with him. But it's fine. There's only 2 enemies left? Okay. So, aboard the Elmo, there's a weapons rack, right? And this Shiki-kan caretaker really likes my weapon a lot. He leaves it on the weapons rack collecting dust. I need that. I need my MP7 if I'm to operate. But he just keeps me on the Elmo. Honestly, it's kind of frustrating. I have so much potential, so much versatility, utility. I have all my inventions, and he doesn't seem to use it. So much wasted potential. It's frustrating, honestly, but I can at least appreciate how he wants me close by. Or at least that's how I interpret it. If he doesn't want me close by, I'm sure he'd say so, right? Right? We can't access the next level. Okay. Okay. Let's try the next mode. Artifact recovery. No, that's the previous season. I've never tried phase turbulence before. I have no idea what I'm getting into. But you know what? That's how innovation happens. When you break in ground, you try new things. Never be afraid to try new things. Would you really listen if he said he didn't want you close by? Of course not! If he said that, he won't say that. He'll never say that, right? Does the versatility include making a sandwich? What kind of sandwich? Are we talking a Tootsie Roll sandwich with lollipops in the middle? Wait, no, the lollipops would have to be in the end. Oh wait, then they dissolve. Any kind. Any kind! Okay, so we all know about my food processing machine, right? So if we take that and we just simply tweak it a little bit, right? Bear with me. Let me cook. We're cooking here. We're cooking with food this time. We take that food processor that makes any organic material into delicious food, right? We can make it specific so that it outputs sandwiches. That way, it's more convenient to consume. Well, time to head home. Get sent back to the realm of radio mode. Hates me. He doesn't like seeing his wife. He only likes hearing her. You know what? That's fine. Humans are the best food processing machine. What did he mean by this? What did he mean by this? That is a good question. And we may find the answer when we try this new mode. Okay, so this should be harder than before. Let's see, self-empowerment, multi-pronged attack, or tactical coordination. Let's use self-empowerment. Let's get powerful. Okay. Ooh, they give us stability break and frozen defense. Let's see, what are these new abilities? Stability damage dealt is increased. Stability damage taken is reduced. And when inflicting stability break, the target takes fixed damage. Ooh, that's pretty good, but it only happens once. The fact that we can... This benefits both us and harms them. So let's go ahead and take that. But first, Cryo Meteor deals fixed damage to targets touched equal... Huh? Considered a neutral unit. Inherits 200% of summoner's attack after being attacked. That's too much to read. Okay. Let's take... Who do we start with? Let's take QJ. She's really strong, actually. They don't give us a healer. That's a little concerning. Jahui is the closest we get to a healer. Papasha is really good on bosses, but I'm not sure how long she's gonna last. But she seems to be the best single target / AoE that we have right now. And she's V6. That's pretty good. Okay. And last but certainly not least, are you V6 Lotta? You are V6 Lotta. Okay. V6 Lotta's pretty dang good, actually. Because she attacks twice, powered up in one turn, and then takes the next turn to herself. But that could be used for repositioning. What about Shiki-Kan's wife, who's also V6? It's a tough decision, really. Wait. Who did we have? Oh, Papasha, right. You know what? Let's take Lotta for start. Because she kind of has the capability of Litara. But, yeah, this should be an okay team. Is what I would say if QJ could be taken advantage of based on all of our AoE attacks. We'll fix it in post. Here we go. Here we go. Passage 1. The overturned wreck of... I can't read that fast. Okay. Let's try this. Well, wait, where is everyone? They only spawn one person? Screw that. Let's get everybody in on the party. Let's go. Okay, we're playing the video game. We're gonna increase the speed a little bit. So we can... Wait, that kills. Okay. Bonk! You know, I should have... Oh, wait. She does her extra attack. Very cool. Wait, how am I gonna get everyone else? You know what? No, I'm not playing the game. Let's auto this. Let's let the girls handle themselves. Our neural clouds didn't develop in 10 years just so we couldn't handle ourselves. We can be strong, independent dolls who don't need no Shiki-Kan. Who am I kidding? We need the commander. We need him. But don't tell him I said that, okay? I don't want him to get any wrong ideas now. And it definitely shouldn't go to his head. But knowing him, I think he'll take it earnestly and responsibly. So I think we're okay. Now, the real question is, how far are we gonna get in this new mode before we crash out? Now, this mode is like before, but with more things added. Wait, Summon Alliance? Reach summon allied summon on the battlefield? We don't have any ally summons. Let's get more stability break. Skull Crusher. When inflicting stability break, cleanses 2 buffs and applies stun. Ooh, that's pretty good. Upon taking damage, recovers 3 points of stability. We don't take damage. We do not need that. Force replenishment. Let's see who's up. Woo! Kukluk. Let's click the win button. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, we win. Easy game. That's it. The game is over. We got Kukluk first try. He's very powerful, and you're about to see just how powerful in the next level. In the meantime, Shikikan is taking quite a while in the kitchen. I hope he's okay. But you know what? That's fine. I'll finish out his whatever this is if I have to. Fortunately, there's an automatic mode, so I'm sure nothing bad can happen if I just play it automatically, right? Okay. So now, if everybody just does their part, we should come out of this unscathed. Maybe. Wait, do I have a healer? I do not. Uh-oh. The best way to heal is to out-damage your opponent. You see, you'll never need to heal if you win every battle while either taking minimal damage or just simply taking less damage than your opponent has health. Because if your opponent why are you bonking me, huh? Huh? What do you have to bonk me for? I'm spitting straight facts here. This is what y'all youngins call a truth nuke, as they say. Now, I don't have any nuclear capabilities, but I do have an MP7, and that's good enough for me. You know the cool part? If you don't have to use the stock. You can hold this like a pistol, hence the name, machine pistol. Well, that kind of translates to both English and German. It's very versatile, you know? Now, I will say, the fact that my beloved MP7 was not adopted by NATO, that's just a crying shame. This here, masterpiece. You do not get a better firearm than this. Now, the only saving throw is that they didn't opt for the P90 either. I'm glad for that, but it's okay. People want my MP7 more anyways. So, who's the real winner here, huh? Let's see what we got. We got stability reinforcement. Stability damage dealt is increased and reduced. Okay, but what's this? You know what? Let's take the other one. Why not? Oh, we get a bonus. At the start of the battle, gain crushing strike. When dealing stability to enemy with 0 stability, every additional point of stability damage deals appropriate phase damage, so it just, we get super frame strike. Okay, what does this do? When target is at 0 excess stability damage, it's converted to electric damage. Shocking. And wait a minute, this will not trigger the effects of negative charge. Well, if it won't trigger it, then we don't need to know about it. Forget about it. Sudden event, what happens? A random universal plugin. We don't need dolls, we're good on dolls. We can get... Well, let's believe in yourself. Yourself is always better than luck, because luck will always fail you when it matters. If anything, I remember some British guy once saying that luck is simply what happens when preparation meets opportunity. However, opportunity may never come. But when you believe in yourself, you will always have yourself. So, if stupid people can believe in anything, then you can believe in yourself. So, let's pick one of these. What have we got here? That heals us after killing an enemy. For each plugin set effect, damage increases by 10%. Oh, we already have one. There's 5 allied units AoE damage is increased. Wait a minute. I mean, this is a flat 15% for AoE, but this gives us a flat 10%. And that applies no matter what. We'll take the 10%. Support terminal. Oh, hey, it's you. We can't afford shit, except for this. 5 AoE You know what? It's gonna be a while till the next shop. We might as well. Cool. We get extra damage. Let's go. Take a sippy, and we're off. Okay. Oh, it's this level. This is the creepy doll boss map. You know what? Let's actually adjust this. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that should work. Okay. But first, Let's have QJ attack. And get the kill immediately. And then let's auto everything. You want QJ to attack first, because then the next time she ults, she'll get the maximum ability from her ult. Her ult has different effects if you use it with max confectance index, and she can only get max confectance if you don't ult with her immediately and let her confectance build up. I don't even know what confectance means, but it sounds cool and it gets people going. Kinda like Out of Touch Thursdays, as they say. Either way, dolls can't get drunk. However, we can get really good at simulating the effects of being drunk. So, I hope you guys appreciate how well my simulation metrics are running right now. My neural cloud is extremely advanced, I'll have you know. That's why I'm a genius. Just saying. Ah. You know, they could have called this just liquid black licorice and I still would drink it. It's nice. Now, I'm still trying to figure out how people make bombs of this stuff. They make Jaeger bombs. And now, I'm not gonna say that any of my inventions explode or anything like that. But if you could make an explosive out of this, I don't know. That would present me with a very difficult moral dilemma. Do I drink the delicious beverage? Or do I throw it at the enemy to explode? If I drink it, will I explode? We're asking the real questions now. At the start of the turn, units attack increases by 1% can be stacked. That ain't much. When there's 5 allied units, AoE damage is increased. Units defend. Let's get the stacking attack. At least it always happens. Let's get another doll. Oh hey! It's Shiki-Kan's wife! You know what? Why not? Up next is a normal encounter. That way we will have more... Oh, perilous encounter. That gets better rewards. How much will we get after this? We can only increase V3 at this point. You know what? Let's get the perilous encounter. This will help us later in the long run. So we're gonna max out Ku Klux because she's the win button. Or at least as far as we can go. Dang, it was 30 earlier. Oh well, we miscalculated that, it's fine. And by that, I mean they changed the numbers on us. So this is fine. Let's go ahead and swap out... Who would we swap out? Actually, with this lineup? No, we'd keep QJ in because she'd sync well with Shiki-Kan's wife. We'd swap out Lotta. There we go. Okay. Let's have her go before. Okay. And let's swap their positions. Ikoka. Okay, we're good. Wow, that is a lot of buffs. Here we go. Oh man. I will say, after this next run in this mode, I might call it. I'm getting pretty tired. I haven't slept well in a while. Even though last night I did sleep pretty well. I will say, lately, the caretaker has been playing his trumpet quite a lot at night as practice, and I'm pretty proud of the progress he's been making. It almost sounds like he can play a song. Almost. Don't tell him I said that. It'll go to his head. However, when he plays, he does reference a lot of other musicians. Which is easy to find if you just look it up in your neural cloud. Oh wait, you don't have a neural cloud. Don't worry about it. What have we got here? We got buffs. Then there's 5 allies. Targeted damage. Oh, this is just good. Plugin set increases stability damage or damage dealt to elite units. That's very niche. Let's take the buff for that. And let's take another doll. Ooh, Springfield. Springfield would be really good. But Mossy Nugget would synergize perfectly. She'd synergize so well with Andidus. How did I forget her name? That's fine. Okay. I have a plan. We have Darcher, who needs to die. However, we do need to keep these two in. So we are going to swap Apasha with Mossy Nugget. And I'm actually going to play this level manually. But before that, let's make sure that the auto sequence is how I want it. Very cool. Just in case I feel like letting the AI take the wheel. Which, you know what? Hey, spoiler alert. By 2076, you're gonna regret ever saying AI was bad. Just saying. Hey, without AI, you wouldn't have me. Just saying. Okay, so QJ starts out with 6 confectants. That's pretty good. Okay, we can work with that. You know what? Fuck it. Let's have some more. Just a little bit more. Okay. Ah! Now, in order for this to work, Andidus needs to use her turrets, and she has 2 of them. So she's gonna put one right here. I love that voice line. Andidus is so nice and helpful to everybody. It's wonderful. Okay. And now, bonk. There we go, see? Easy clap. Oh wow, that kills. Okay. Those turrets are doing work. And that procs QJ. Very cool. So now Mossy Nugget can get in position. Do her charge. And ult on... You know what? Ult on Darcher. Get clowned on, fool. We'll use lesser attacks for a lesser enemy, shall we? And QJ also procs. Very cool. Wait, Mossy Nugget gets to move again? Wait, get out of the way then. So now Ku Klux can come through and run everyone over. And because she gets a kill, she gets to run everyone over again. Very cool. Yeah! Bonk. Wait, if I run over this way, it still hits, so I can still take cover. Okay. Very cool. I get to ult twice. You know, Shiki-kan can ride a motorcycle. He hasn't been riding it lately, mainly because the weather's been bad. But you know what? That's fine. Motorcycles are dangerous, especially if you only live once. That, I can understand why he'd be averse to riding it in dangerous conditions. In any case, let's do this. And jump here. And that's turn 1. Easy game. Easy game. You know, if it's gonna be this easy, maybe I should be the commander. Just saying. Just saying. Now this Darcher, he's been giving us a lot of trouble lately, honestly. However, she's nothing we can't handle. Let's go ahead and have Andidus do her ultimate. That'll protect us all. There we go. I wonder if I can get an electric team squatted. I wonder if I'll make an appearance. That'd be pretty cool. Ooh. And the turrets also proc other things. That's wonderful. That is wonderful. If I knew that was gonna happen, I would have used QJ first. By the way, always use QJ first. In fact, that was a mistake right there, because QJ can only attack 2 more times. But I think Darcher is immune to these effects, so why don't we set another dart here? Bonk! There we go. And that'll proc QJ again. The QJ can still do her ult next turn. We just need to attack once. We won't be getting the attack buffs from it. Run her over. You may as well. Running people over with your motorcycle is not recommended. It is a Yakuza reference, by the way. I hope you like the Yakuza games. I've only played the 0th and first one. Pretty good. They're good games. Especially if you have ADHD, because there's so many things to do in the side quests. The side quests are especially silly. And now, Mossy Nugget takes aim and doesn't fire. Instead, she does this. Bonk! Very cool. I thought she was. I definitely tried. Why does she have a movement? Oh well, I'm not gonna question too much. That's turn 2. Will we finish this in 3 turns? Maybe. In fact, she's so low health, I'm just gonna auto it. We're good. Bonk. Wait. Huh? She took out of turn damage. Sucks to suck. Easy clap. I'll clap to that. Clap grab. Wait, you can't grab a clap, can you? Can you? I don't make the rules. Let's see what we get here. My vision's blurry. That's not good. The fatality damage is increased by 6 points. That ain't it. It's active phase weakness. I like that. Yeah, let's take that. More damage is good. Are you a boss? No. Are you a boss? No. It doesn't matter which one we pick. Okay. I got this. So, unfortunately, my decision to drink more of this black licorice juice has not been the correct decision. But you know what? You live and learn. Part of innovation is learning from failures and making them into successes. In my case, I'm gonna go ahead and... We're good! Oh! Yeah, no, we're still good. I got this. In about 7 minutes, I'm getting the notification that we're gonna need another Bezos break. And Shiki-kan has left quite the note here saying that in the event of a Bezos break, there are some detailed instructions left. So that's what we're gonna do. Apparently, we're gonna go to the BRB screen and run 3 minutes of ads. That sounds awful. Why would anyone do that? Oh, because it says here to keep ad-free viewing for anyone coming in, and to not miss any content or interrupt any interactions that are happening, so that everyone can enjoy the whole content for free. I dig that. That's pretty good. That's the Gashiki-kan. Okay. See, that... I've always admired the Caretaker's way. Not just me, but to caretake for everybody. Oh, we get a stability break one. For each point of stability, damage dealt is increased. That's pretty good. And for perfect poise, we don't need that. When inflicting stability break, let's take the flawless form. That'll do us. Okay. What do we got? Yuhi, Nadaya, oh, these are all regular damage. Crap, who do we have in our team? Who can benefit us the most? Maybe Daya. I like Ulrid though. One of these two. You know what? We don't normally pick Ulrid. Let's pick Ulrid. Okay. We'll go with that. Now we have to make a choice. And I think we're gonna start with a perilous encounter. That way we get more rewards, see? This is gonna help us in the long run. But that'll only work if we make it that far. Now, Ulrid, can she fit into this team composition? No. Whoops. That's okay, neither could any of the other dolls. Okay. First order of business is having QJ go here. Yeah, QJ go here and ult. That way, she'll be able to attack the most amount of people in the most possible ways. And then after that, there we go. You know, if Andinus could be allowed on the team, anyone can be allowed on the team. She's what I call the epitome of job security. Because just because you crash frequently, I will say Andinus does have her utilities. She is very nice and very sweet, very morale boosting too. I will say, despite my disposition, if you may, she's very supportive, regardless of whatever you're saying. Almost as if she was running an earlier version of ChatGPT. Which, you know what? I'll take that. The amount of support she provides is very valuable. And I feel like that sort of value doesn't get as appreciated as it should be. Now, I'm not saying ChatGPT is good. What I'm saying is that you should support your fellow doll. Simple as. Dolls together strong. That's how it works. Okay, this black licorice, I'm gonna call it black licorice wine. Whoever was responsible for Jägermeister, i.e. Smitty van Jägerman Jensen, he was number one. And I will say, that's some good stuff. That is some really good stuff. Wait, we're almost at the Bezos break. Uh-oh. After this level, we're gonna take a Bezos break. And when we come back, we're gonna get to more drunken rambling. And more... Oh, this is the Bezos break. Wait, it depends on the next level. What do we got next? What do we got next? Wait. Allied Doll's defense is increased by 10, and summons increase even further. When this unit enters stability break and cleanses everything. Let's take perfect poise, because we've been doing pretty well lately. Sudden event? What's that? We don't need a random doll. Obtain random self-empowerment or random standard plugin. Let's get a standard plugin. Because that way we could get a stability break. For every one stability collapse plugin owned. Wait, stability break? Stability damage is increased by 1. So this gives us an extra 6. Very cool. We get stability break 6. Crushing strike is now improved. At the start of the turn, recovers 5 points of stability. Very cool. For each point of its ability, defense is increased by 3. We're invincible now. After triggering crushing strike, trigger phase demolition. Oh, don't do that. Phase connect is good. Deals a crap fuck ton of damage. Very cool. What's not cool is the Bezos break. So what we're gonna do, based on the caretaker's notes, we're gonna take a quick 3-minute break. And what this is gonna allow me to do is this is going to help anyone coming in be ad-free, but also you won't miss anything. So just sit tight for 3 minutes, okay? You'll do that for me, right? Thanks. I'll catch you all in 3 minutes. Don't watch the ads. I'm serious, don't watch the ads. The ads are terrible. Just tab out or something. Hell, like, just come back later, I guess. You're fine. You got this. I believe in you. Nailed it! That's how it's done. That's how it's done. Very cool. We did it. We did it. Okay, okay, okay. Up next, normal encounter. Fuck normal encounters. What do you mean normal encounters? Where are my power-ups at? You know what? Screw this. I'm autoing this level. We don't need to play the video game. Who plays video games nowadays? And don't say gamer. Why are you bonking me? Why are you bonking me? We're winning. Why are you bonking me for winning? You're just jealous that we're winning, huh? In any case, very cool. Now, my question to y'all. Have y'all ever had this Jägermeister stuff? This stuff is some good stuff. I'll tell you what. Holy moly. Like, I didn't think it'd be this good of stuff. But this is good stuff. Like I said, it tastes like black licorice. I remember back in the day. Baseball, huh? All baseball, huh? You know, I saw on the Caretaker's Throne website, because I may or may not have linked that to my Nero Cloud. He has baseball, huh, on there. If you want to get him a birthday present, I'm sure he would absolutely love that. But I know he's fine where he's at, because all he needs is me. I did not say that out loud. Anyway, basically what I'm trying to say is that MP7 ammo is really expensive. So you gotta pick your shots really wisely. The Caretaker doesn't really have much budget to spare to me. So that's why I make the most out of my inventions, okay? My inventions are top dollar. You can't get them anywhere else. So that's why I feel like they don't get as appreciated as they should be. My inventions are great. Simple as. What's next? What the heck is this? Still phase raid when inflicting phase demolition deals additional damage. That's a lot. Recovers HP. Let's do phase raid. Yeah, we're raiding phase connect. No, we're not. Force replenishment. Who do we need? Dangy's pretty good. We'll take her. Oh God. Ah. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Let's take the perilous encounter. It gives us better rewards. Yeah. Okay. Happy Friday, fellas. I hope your week has been doing well. Me? Well, you can see me. I'm doing just dandy, actually. Let's go ahead and let's see how the squad does without me. They're not taking MP7 into account. No one wants MP7 anymore. They just want all the cool fancy dolls that are made with better materials and better programming. Well, program this, MP7 grab. You can't program this because it's just straight up better. How many PDWs do you got with freaking armor piercing capabilities? Better rate of fire, better mag capacity, better mag portability, even. I come back and Ness is barfing and pissing everywhere. I'm sure he's doing that back there. What we have here is MP7 goodness. By the way, the charging handle on this thing is sweet. I love it. You pull it back, and then bang. Oh, it didn't go. Okay, that's fine. It didn't work. Wait, is it even in? Oh no, I broke it. Wait, no I didn't. Oh wait, yes I did. Oh shit, I just broke this thing. Oh no, anyway. That's fine. Wait, is it because... Oh, it's not broken. It's just left open. Wait. If I can close this... It got stuck. There we go. There we go. It didn't break. It got stuck in the open position. And then I just gotta close it because of the mag lock. Like that. I thought I broke it. So what ended up happening... I cocked it, but because the mag is empty, it stayed locked open, right? And because this is like just flaying one round, I'm like, oh my god. Did I really break a $600 piece of equipment? No, I did not. Because, here you go. You flip this lever, bam. That closes the lock. Easy game. Awesome. Very cool. The MP7s are not cheap. Doing well with that information. Maybe I shouldn't be messing with my toys when I'm drunk, but you know what? It's fine. It's fine. I got this. How's the Juggle Meister? Fucking fantastic. I didn't know it was 35%. So this is my third little glass of it. But I'll have you know, this is some good stuff, I'll tell you what. Now!
Skill issue.
A skill issue! Okay! We get to make a choice. We already have 7 stability break things. Stability damage dealt is increased by current stability? Holy shit. When damage dealt is increased by 30? Yeah, that's good. The stability break happens once. Let's take that one. Okay, I could have sworn it was 45%. It might as well be 45%. I'm fucking tiny. What I can say though is that this coat makes my boobs look big. Do what you want with that information. Anyway, here we have to defend the outpost. Can we defend the outpost? Yes, probably. Get those buffs. Let's go. Everybody gets damage up 2. That's pretty good. We take those. Big boobs? I'll show you big boobs. Okay, depending on who you ask, these might be big. Depending on who you ask. It entirely depends on different standards, okay? Some people's standards are through the fucking roof. And you know what we do to those guys? That's right. We take them out back and we give them the fish. Just kidding. We show them the rate of fire that a full auto MP7 can provide. But we're not gonna do that because we are Twitch TOS compliant with our Airsoft MP7 training thingies. Very cool. Okay. Now, moving on with the video game, which is what I know y'all are wanting, because why else would you be here if not for the what's this? Electric impact? Targeted electric damage, deal fish damage to all targets with negative charge? How do we give negative charge? I don't know, but I feel like this is the way. Let's go forward with an electric team. Limited fortification. Okay, let's get our electric dolls. I'm investing in electricity. Here we go. We're bringing our electric team to the fore. This is, trust me, bro. Mossy Nugget's already V6. Who else can we max out? QJ, she's gonna be useful, I promise. Okay. Now. Wait, the last level's coming up. Oops. Should have realized that sooner. Oh well. Sooner? I hardly know her. Here we go. We don't really have any healers, but that shouldn't be an issue. Because we do it live. And we maxed out some dolls. That was a lot of buffs. Okay. Here's the thing about big boobs. See, I never understood the whole big boobs thing. Because as someone of this disposition, there are a lot more redeeming qualities than concentrated lumps of fat. See? Okay? There's a lot more to appreciate than someone with monumentous memories. That's the word. There we go. That's not, if anything, that sort of implication is pretty shallow if you ask me. What you need is an inventor who always has your best interests in mind. I'll tell you what. You need an inventor who has a very reliable, popular, highly coveted sort of imprinted weapon that is not only has greater mag capacity, but also armor penetrating capabilities and a higher rate of fire lightweight and portable. What more could you want? Honestly. Some people, I swear, the whole world is backwards if you ask me, I swear. Just for your information, Jägermeister is endorsed by Ellen DeGenerate. You're drinking her juice. I don't know who that is. Are you talking about Ellen Joe from that sleeping game? I call it the sleeping game because the acronym of the game is the same as the noise you make when you try to play it. Unless you're playing it on Pixits. Then you make different noises. But that's besides the point. When Cryometeor is spawned, reduce... Wait, do we spawn Cryometeor? No, we don't. Flow recovery. Greater... takes fixed damage? Oh. By this attack, it increased by 40%? Oh, I don't know what that does. Stability damage is increased. Let's do that. Let's get the final upgrade. Very cool. Stability damage dealt is increased by 12. And at the start, the doll with the highest attack inflicts stability break on all non-boss, but we're at the boss! Phase demolition for 90% of attack. That's pretty powerful. Let's get some buffs. Cool, Twitch is freezing. I'll freeze you, pants. I'm not wearing pants. Okay, what have we got? What have we got? We want thunder. There's only one more thunder. Electronic disruption. Okay. I don't know what that does, but we're getting it. And we're done. We're broke. Cool. Okay, let's fight the boss. I didn't even check what boss it was. I think it's that crazy Varjager guy. It's this guy. Fuck it, we ball. Wait. Zhang Yu counts. Bold strategy. We'll see if it pays off. Give me a second. Alright. Here we go. Let's do this. Leroy Jenkins. Very cool. We got our electric team, kind of. We got Zhang Yu in the field. Let's score some points. We do also have 416, who's gonna take care of pretty much everyone. But you know what? That's fine. We don't have any healers. But I think we'll be okay. Because our team is overpowered to shit. Because we have been picking up power-ups this whole time. This is what the roguelike genre is all about. Becoming overpowered throughout your playthrough through a series of increasing stacking buffs. Wait, you can ult after that? Since when? I already knew I loved you, but damn! And by that I mean the caretaker. It's his stream. I'm trying to appeal to his audience. I hope you can appreciate that. Okay! Now! That's a lot of damage. We're about to see more damage because Zhang Yu is nothing to scoff at. 28,000 damage is pretty good. I'm home. Welcome home. Irashaimase. Are? Oh yeah, she queen. There we go. Caretaker. I hope you enjoy being home because we're gonna have a lot of home together with MP7. I'll tell you what. Now, after this, we will be doing more MP7 lore. He got drunk with Ellen Juice. I'll show you Ellen Juice. Pants crap. I'm not wearing pants. Do these look like pants to you, huh? They're not. Bros again? Bro, just what? Set the stream to 160p. You're not missing much. If you really want to see my legs, you can watch the VOD. Or just ask. It's amazing how powerful asking can be. Like, if you know the guy or whoever you're talking to, you can just ask him. I ask the caretaker for candy all the time. Why do you think I get so much free candy, huh? You can always accept free candy from strangers, I'll tell you what. It almost feels like a moment I type something, it freezes. I mean, I'm not the one making that decision, okay? It ain't me. In many ways similar to Creedence Clearwater Revival. It ain't me. I ain't no fortunate son. Oh no. Yo. Hey. And then, you know, did you know that Creedence Clearwater Revival has more than one song? It always makes me laugh when a band is known for exactly one song. It's like, oh wait, they have more than one song? Lately, Caretaker's been listening to a lot of Chuck Mangione. He's been talking about a flugelhorn lately. I don't even know what a flugelhorn is, but it sounds funny when you say it. Flugelhorn. It's just a silly word. He really wants one, though. He keeps lamenting about how they're expensive, and honestly, I think if I could buy him one, I probably would, but I'm too busy. I need my candy upkeep, okay? I don't get paid enough to do candy and flugelhorns, okay? It's one or the other, and without candy, I would die, and you don't want that. He keeps pinching his lips trying to mimic the flugelhorn sounds. What does that even mean? In any case, basically what I'm trying to say is that once you find your passion in life, just go for it, man. That's it, really. I got nothing. I'm good. I'm drunk as hell. My neural cloud is going at like 500 terabytes a second. Go poor? Listen, it's better to live poor than not live at all. I love the battle animation for QJ. I can't get over how cute she is. I can't get over how cute you are. And by you, I mean me, MP7. Look at this. Look me dead in the eye and tell me there is a cuter gun than this. All right, you can't. Easy clap. This MP7's really heavy. It's made of metal. This ain't no plastic practice MP7. This is a real deal airsoft MP7. This thing's made of metal. And it's kind of heavy, actually. Thanks for the head pats. It's fine. This genius doesn't need your pity. However, I'll take it. We take those. Very cool. Now, when will this guy die? We're on turn 3, and he's dealing 0 damage to us because we're just that good. We may as well just let him run his course. This is fine. He's drunk, he's flirting with any girl and man. Flirt with this pants grab. First time. You know what? I'm gonna spoil it. I hit Opie as well as 2 others with the ultimate flirt. Here's how it goes. Hey, I can't remember. Do you play any musical instruments? She says no. And I say, well, I found that hard to believe because your voice is music to my ears. This is why I'm single. I can't flirt with the damn. And when I do flirt, it just comes off as creepy and just, it doesn't work. I don't know if that's an autism thing or a doll thing, but you know what? We take those. Important question. With this cosplay, is Ness wearing pants? You tell me. Am I wearing pants? That is a good question. We're gonna have to find that out eventually. Now, the real question. Are you wearing pants? That's the real question. If you're not wearing pants, welcome to the club. It's fine. You can't see anything anyways. Yes? Disgusting. In any case, this reminds me of one of the conventions I went to when one of the panelists, somebody actually stole the lower half of their outfit. So he had to wear like 3 pairs of underwear just to cover himself. You're in your jammies. I'll show you jamming. Instrument. What instrument do I have? Wait. I have my ocarina. There we go. Instrument grab. Get instrumented. There we go. You got jammed. Just like how I kind of jammed my MP7 earlier, but it's okay. We clear those jets. Flute grab? It's not a flute. It's a recorder. It's so hard to play this in gloves. Wait, can I play this in gloves? It's not covered all the way. That doesn't work. I cannot play a recorder wearing these gloves. This is so sad. The question is, can I play a flute? We're about to find out. Let's see. I can't play this. Oops, my bad. Okay, so no flute grab today, unfortunately. Nerd grab? Now, nerds are wonderful candies, I'll tell you what. They're like these little sugar bits that aren't quite like sugarcane flakes. Shit frozen again? Listen, you just gotta let it go, man. Let it go. You can't hold it back anymore. Please don't sue me. That was a funny joke, I promise. I'm sure someone found that funny. Someone, somewhere in the universe, found that joke funny. I'm pretty confident. I typed nerd freeze. Well, stop typing nerd pants grab. How is he not dead yet? Shouldn't he like die? It's okay. We keep killing him. I've been very much on the not holding it back tonight. I'll hold you back. Gun grab as I nearly knock over the bottle of Jägermeister. It's fine. We fix it in post. This is okay. So to give more insight on the Tokyo Marui MP7. This thing is really hard to get in the US. You have to get it imported, and thanks to increased costs, I'm glad I got it when I did, because holy shit. Now I'm just worried about the cost of brass instruments. How much you shaved off that bottle? This much. This much. If that makes any semblance. Listen. I got a new frame, okay? My frame isn't like Girls Frontline 1. It's smaller, lightweight, and this allows me to be more quick and nimble with my MP7, okay? Holy shit, you're a small dude. Listen. Listen. It's not my fault I got a new frame, okay? A lot can happen in 10 years between Girls Frontline 1 and Girls Frontline 2. The important part is that you accept people the way they are. People change over time. You're so drunk from a small load pants grab? I'll show you a small load pants. Ow! Fuck. I grabbed the pants too hard. A frame? Meant for war? A war frame? The fuck is war frame? The fuck is Warframe? People keep talking about Warframe. I don't know what Warframe is. Can somebody please tell me what a Warframe is? Because there are many female Janshi that make me blow a small load. I hope you deal into a sextuple Yakuman. You fucking deserve it after that one. Like, goddamn. See, I say that not out of spite, but out of the fact that someone's gonna get a sextuple Yakuman, and it's not gonna be you. Catch me in VC tomorrow, and I'll tell you all about Warframe. Motherfucker, I am gonna be so busy tomorrow, eating cheese and yapping. Do I wear this tomorrow? No, I don't. I'm gonna be wearing other things tomorrow because I have the day off tomorrow. Do you have sex? Sure. I'll show you sex, Tuple Yakuman. A sex yak. Wow. I can't believe you got the Okay. Basically. Listen. All I'm trying to say is that as a former sex haver, you do not need to have sex. Yeah, it's cool. Well, honestly, I've found so many better things. It's like, yeah, sex is great, but have you ever fulfilled an ambition that you were like, thought you could never do in your life? But here you are actively doing it, and people don't hate you for it? Cool, I don't think you were having it right. What do you mean cool? The only thing cool here is this half-frozen bottle of Jägermeister that I kept in the freezer until the Bezos break. And I will say, drinking it frozen is the way to go. This is black licorice good stuff. I have fulfilled such an ambition, but I still want the H? Bro, take it from me. The Pixiv pulls are just as good. They're just as good. If you can find your exact niche, you got it made. It's gonna be just as good. And I mean that earnestly. Like, the real H is just fine. Having said that, now that we're done, I need to get my fix for the day. The end is merely a new beginning. During the battles and encounters, determination and wisdom forged your expeditions into success. Let's see our winnings. We win! Yeah! Pictures don't have a smell. That's, well, first of all, your neural cloud sucks if you don't get smell-o-vision. You should update that shit. If you don't end up with scratches, you weren't doing it right, Lamau. Let's go ahead and claim our rewards. And upgrades, people. Upgrades. Alright. Now, I don't know what I'm upgrading. I was just clicking random shit. Anyway, basically, forgive me for a second. Wrong button. I'm drunk, and y'all got me going. I need to do something very important to me. Whoops. Keep that. Okay. Click this button. Hit this button. Okay. Oh, no, not close. Oh, no. Wait. Why did he freeze? He froze. Okay. He's gonna pull a DSP? Not yet. See, here's the thing. When I get drunk, I can't actually do that. Basically, what I'm trying to say is that this is the male fantasy. This is it right here. You just zoom in on their wife. That's it. If the caretaker were here right now, I need a bigger jar than this to contain his gallons. That's all I'm saying.
Issue.
What do you mean skill issue? This is what they want. This is why they gave us a free camera. You know what? Fine. You don't believe me? You want me to drink? I'm out of drink. Okay. Let's get a different one. Let's look at her reading. Look at this shit. This is there. Ah! What the fuck happened to the camera? You stop that. Put it back. Okay. See? There. Where'd she go? There she is. Wait, let me go lower. There. See? You can't tell me this isn't the male fantasy. Get your ass some water? Fine. Double water. No coffee this late in the day. But yeah, this here, this is the male fantasy. You can't convince me otherwise. This. There we go. We're centered. She's not quite looking at it though because she's reading. Fine, triple water. You happy now? All the water has been consumed. It's okay. I got a second bottle. Anyway. What other... You know, actually, you know what? No. We're almost there. Wrong button. Instead of looking at Shikikan's wife, I got something even better. Why don't... Oh, God! Okay, this is better. Hey, what about this one? Here we go. Okay. Here. Yeah? How's that for a face reveal? You like that? This This is the male fantasy. Except she's not looking at us. We spin to win. I would do that, but I'm wearing headphones. Okay, here we go. Let's... The camera, please. Oh, there we go. Okay. Close enough. No. It's your wife? I'll show you, wife. Me grab. Hold on. Wait, wrong button. We're gonna do her lore in a second. We're trying to get a really good... Okay, oh, this one should be alright. Here we go. Wait. Okay. There. Wait. She's looking too far down. Did Ness squeeze one of his boobs? I'll squeeze both of them if you'd like that. Love that handsome guy sitting on the couch behind her. Wait, who? What do you mean sitting on the couch behind her? Oh, yeah, I see what you mean. Check this out. Let me... Here we go. This is what you're talking about, huh? We can baseball that. We will baseball the hell out of that. Check this out. This here... This is the male fan. That's what she did to us earlier. This is... It looks just like... You know what? If this is Tater's wife and this is your husband, that is a wild-ass relationship you got. Let's do some more lore. That's not the lore. That's reading lore. We don't read here. Here we go. Let's do more lore, shall we? Cheetah, your actual operational efficiency seems lower than expected. Is everything all right? Don't worry, caretaker. We've made sure just now. Everything's within acceptable ranges. It'll be fine. The sight of her guaranteeing absolute safety to me half an hour ago remains fresh in my mind. Now, however, it isn't just a neural cloud that's in danger, but the simulated environment begins to twist and mutate too. What was meant to be the desert begins to ooze forth a black, pitch-like goo. Yeah, my bad. Half an hour ago. Oh boy, flashback. Caretaker, have a look at this! Cheetah produces something that appears like an expansion board, waving it about in front of me expectantly. I feel a hint of incoming danger. Expansion board? See, once again, the solid snake method of conversation. Just simply parrot back to them the last thing they said as a question, and bam, you got yourself a life hack for flawless conversation. My buddy Meeker does this to me all the time. Oh shit. Yes! I've named it TA295 Sensory Expansion Board! And what is it we're testing this time? And is this what we're testing this time? Sure is! All we have to do is install it in our combat simulation terminal and wear this corresponding set of gear. Then your model will show up in the terminal and you'll be able to immerse yourself in combat alongside me. I mean, we already do combat alongside each other. Is that really necessary? Plus, there's more things I'd rather immerse myself alongside you for than this. But you know what? We'll pants grab that for later. This is true, complete synchronization. The idea is to guarantee that you get the full experience as if you were there yourself. Sounds sweet, right? I would advise you to avoid modifying the simulation terminal at will. You should know why. And I get trapped inside if something goes wrong. Oh, don't worry, caretaker. I'll set up 2 layers of failsafes. It'll be absolutely safe. Fail-safe, even. Without allowing me to respond, she places the equipment on me and installs the expansion board. He boots up the simulation terminal. As described, after a brief period of dizziness, the preset simulated scenario floods my sight. I move my body about, and the sensations match up perfectly as if I'm there for real. Just like this. Attached into the terminal, Cheetah whispers into my left ear. The realistic sensation makes me duck away instinctively. She got close. Yeah. I'll get close. And this. And she goes to your right ear. She repeats the test. whispering into my right ear now. Ew, what do you mean ew? Isn't that what you want? What the fuck? Y'all are impossible, I swear to God. Even as she tests this function, she holds onto her lollipop. The slightly sticky sound of the spit in her mouth weaves in and out, alternating between my ears, giving me the ultimate ASMR. Alright, enough messing around. Let's get started with the standard tactical drill. You sure this is safe though? The terminal's already returning errors. Uh-oh. Small red exclamation marks appear within the terminal. Ah, that's normal. Everything's within acceptable ranges. It'll be perfectly safe. Looks like it's working pretty well. Cheeta notes down some test results. Just like that, we begin the combat drill. But now... what's this? Something's wrong with the environmental variables, caretaker. Cheeta, something's off. I'm trying to adjust it, but the simulation's environment can't be controlled anymore. Eh? How's that possible? Black goo continues to fill the simulated environment as the combat drill devolves more and more. The desert contorts into a modeled mosaic, and the simulated enemies transform into tentacles made up of data, latching onto her ankles. I'll show her combat drilling. Grab. Drill this. Bear. Grab. Shit, I'm drunk too? Did motherfucker drink this much of Jägermeister? Shame. What happened to those failsafes? I cut down these rampant enemies with my blade, trying to find a way to log out safely. Oh no! It's Sword Art Online! I tried that just now, but it's not working! The safety module is completely contaminated! Half a bottle of rum? How big was the bottle? This big? Lamau? Something must have happened to the connection between the terminal and the expansion board. I'm not familiar with this kind of issue. And I think the damage is getting worse. What do we do, caretaker? Okay, don't panic. Try logging out with a backup port first. Panicked, she tries to execute the order. It appears to be ineffective, and all I can see is one red exclamation mark after another. The formerly spacious simulated environment grows cramped with the abnormalities. Space available to us continues to shrink. Caretaker, is the backup port no good either? We have no other choice. Let's try force logout. But I don't think we can. I just tried to contact someone who can help us. So everyone's gonna see me in a state like this. Caretaker, please don't tell your caretaker about any of this. Wait, I have a caretaker? Shit. Oh, she won't know for now. For now? Cheeta clasps her arms around her knees as her eyes turn downwards. She looks downright dismal. I'm sorry, caretaker. You're in danger again because of me. It's alright. Ever since I agreed to be your tester, I've been prepared for circumstances like this. Tester? I hardly know her! I'm happy that it's me here instead of someone else. And, well, to be honest, what happened today was not quite as bad as what I had imagined. What? Just how little do you believe in me? I rub Cheeta's hair as she gets a little upset with my teasing. Alright, don't worry. I'll try a forced shutdown and log out. Eh? Caretaker, are you gonna leave? Watching as I place my hand on the equipment I have on, Cheeta seems to get a little panicked. What's on your mind? The look in Cheeta's eyes changes. In stark contrast to the usual impertinent look in her eyes, she looks afraid. Afraid of being left behind, even. I'll stay here with you, of course. Really? I'm your caretaker and your tester already. Of course I won't leave you here by myself. Cheeta's visibly comforted. I lightly wipe away a stain that appeared on her nose. Wait, stain? Thanks to her expansion board, the sensation of touch feels very real. Will you be alright? I have you here after all, caretaker. It's strange. With you here, caretaker, it feels like any problem will just go away. If I think about it that way, it doesn't seem so bad. As Cheeta calms down, I cannot help but tease her a little, thinking back to her impetuous state at the time her invention failed. Really? You seem a whole lot more relaxed than last time, considering how much more dangerous this is. That's because... Cheetah's countenance grows confused, as if she was wrestling with a conundrum. That's because you wouldn't help me, caretaker. I was only anxious because you paid me no attention. But this time, since you've been with me from the start, caretaker, it really is weird. Why is that exactly? As her train of thought hits a roadblock, she begins to mumble to herself. Well, in any case, I'm always less tense with you around, caretaker. But really, why is that? So strange. Looks like my questions have given her something to dwell on. Perhaps her inventor's pride makes her unable to stomach anything she cannot fully understand. It flits between several expressions quickly. At the end of the process, I can no longer figure out what she's thinking from her words. I only remember that I should snap her out of it when I see her neural cloud overheating. Your neural systems are overheating, Cheetah. The processing speed is still going up too. What's going on? There's nothing, caretaker. There's just a few things I don't understand. Your expressions were fantastic, you know? Seriously? She just about leaps into the air, and I fail to hold back my laughter. Motherfucker. Force logout successful. The simulation terminal will shut down in a minute. She's loading horny.dll. That was Florence. This is Cheetah, i.e. Cheeta MP7. The superior pistol, because it's a machine pistol. With armor-piercing capabilities, high rate of fire, and just overall better. Okay? And it's German, not French. Really? Thank goodness. Oh wait, why don't we discuss what you were thinking about? Unexpectedly, her face flushes even further. Oh, how do I put this? Is it something not even your caretaker can know? And we're gone. Before her expression could grow even more indescribable, the force shutdown completes. As I remove the equipment I put on previously, Cheetah leaves the room as if she's fleeing something. Well, damn. That's it. What other quick modes can we do? Right, we still need to go gambling. We still need to get some sort of AA-12 resembling shotgun. Let's go gambling! So we didn't get the ultimate shotgun, however, what we will get is a purple. And I'm hoping that purple is the AA-12. That'd be pretty cool. That's cool too. Aw, dang it. Ah, fuck! That was purple. Aw, dang it. 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 I hate this. Well, you know what? We're getting closer and closer to actually getting this. Because this is a 75-25. Very cool. We'll baseball that, I guess. What other things in the event am I missing? Right, let's buy out the store. Let's get our rewards first, because we're cool. Really? No rewards? What the fuck? Okay, let's buy out the store. What have we got? Grab one of these. They use poker chips for this, which I think is funny. Did I ever tell you guys I'm really bad at poker? Like, I'm good at poker, but I'm also really bad at poker. It's funny. My range is very limited, so I'm easy to read, but at the same time, I feel like against the right opponents, I would not stand a fucking chance. Anyway, that's all we can afford for now. You know what? Let's buy one of these so we have exactly 0 chips left. Awesome. And since we're here, while we're at it, why don't we go ahead, go gambling one more time for the road. We are probably going to get this AA-12, which looks kind of hideous, honestly. I would prefer the purple AA-12, but we're so close to soft pity. Fuck it. Let's baseball her, and then finish out the stream with the last of the Cheetah lore. How's that? We got it. We fucking got it. There's a 25% chance we did not get it. Yay! Hey, good job, Mei-Ling. You called the right helicopter in. Yeah! Aw, dang it. Aw, dang it. I'm getting bonked again. Well, we certainly didn't get it now. Aw, dang it. Aw, dang it. Aw, dang it. We got it. We got the Super AA-12. We went digging for copper and we found gold. If it doesn't sound like I'm very happy, it's because it's fine. I would prefer the other one because we don't really use AA-12 that much, but you know what? We take those. We take those. You're never gonna hear me complain about getting a gold, yeah? Let's finish out Tater's wife's lore. Tater's wife's still in chat. Look at this wife. Not my wife, because it's literally me. But this is Tater's wife. Everybody say hi to Tater's wife. He's in chat right now. Okay, let's finish off the lore. Not you. What the fuck? No. Who put you here? No. We star that. Okay, we're good. Balance has been restored to the universe. Hi, my wife. This is my wife. Hello, wife. This ain't about you. Let's get the last of Cheetah's lore. Here we go. Now, the final lore entry, and then we're gonna call it good. You mean that I consider the strange-looking chair before me. I can't help but worry if her new invention is some sort of torture device. Where's Bubaneska, the Russian girl? Fine, we'll pull up the Russian girl later. Yeah, you gotta sit on it, caretaker. It's a chair, after all. It makes me glad to see that she stepped out of the shadow of her previous failures and moved on to new projects. However, the chair before me is marked all over with measurements and covered in heart-shaped electrode pads, forming a strange series of shapes. As we agreed, tell me what this is for first. This is an instrument that can test how much your heart's going. The emotional resonance apparatus. I doubt that. But we'll roll with it. My heart? Oh, I get it. It's just my heart rate. I think about it for a moment, realizing that wasn't quite right. I think the bracelet you gave me can do that too. This isn't the same as that. Caretaker, you can also think of it as a love score. This means how much you've fallen for someone down in your heart. For some reason, I immediately begin to see pink-red bubbles. Just to be sure, this is safe, right? It's just an instrument for measuring things. What danger could there be? She pushes me toward the chair hurriedly. Beep. Affection index 0.3%. Switching targets is advisable. What? At the sight of the numbers it notices on the display, Cheetah fails to stop herself from crying out. What is it? When we were last trapped in the simulation terminal, we were in the same situation. So why has only my index gone up to 99%? I remove the device over my head covered with sensors to find Cheetah tapping at a screen, dissatisfied. 99%? What are you talking about? By the way, this thing whispered in my ear that I should pursue a name that Cheetah would likely not want to hear almost leaves my mouth. Uh-oh. I think better of it as I see Cheetah's expression. What? Ungrateful creation! To think you would betray me! Cheetah produces a device that appears similar to a stun gun. Oh yeah? I'll show you a stun gun! MP7 grab! Very stunning, if I do say so myself. No good. I think I'll have to try this. Wait, 2 inventions in one go? What's this now? This is the Affection Booster 3.0. If I use this on you, it should theoretically raise your affection index. That's a thing? She's gonna stun your nuts? Pants grab. Never mind the fact that it's currently releasing an electric current. You'll have to at least tell me what you want me to do, okay? Look, I want to see your numbers, caretaker. Don't worry, I'm not gonna hurt you. The moment she finishes speaking, the electric discharge lands on me. Beep. Affection index 26.8%. Switching targets. I must emphasize that I'm not into being electrocuted. So it's a heart rate monitor after all. Weird. Am I not putting enough power into it? Cheeta turns the voltage up, lost in thought as the Affection Booster 3.0 begins to emit dark smoke. I'm reminded of the scene from Bruce Almighty when he's trying to get what's-her-face to love him, and she's just like, he's sort of like, loves me, but that's just not how it works. No, hold on. There's limits with these things. She doesn't seem to take my thoughts into consideration at all. After some further thought, she puts down the stun gun. Oh no. Never mind. Let's try some more primitive methods. She looks at me with some sort of determination, slowly walking over to me. Woo! Oh, don't do that. You're gonna give me the wrong idea. Her petite frame squeezes up to my body as she rests her weight on my lap. Which brings us back to how much do T-dolls weigh? They are mechanically oriented, so they're definitely made of metal or some sort of metallic substance, which is a lot more dense than human flesh. As such, I would imagine, despite her petite frame, she would certainly have a weight to them. In some universes, they weigh a lot. It has been actually speculated if shotgun dolls are made of heavier materials that would take a lot more damage than regular T-dolls because they are more heavily armored, would they, as a result, be naturally heavier? Exhibit A is Boss 12. Exhibit B, Super Shorty. Now, do not get it twisted. Despite the limited mag capacity, I love Super Shorty. Do what you want with that information. Caretaker. She clumsily manages a semi-dreamy look in her eyes, lightly caressing me with her hand. So hardened steel is heavier? I don't think that's how that works. This kind of business might not fit you. Beep. Affection index decreased to 20.2%. Switching targets is This is why I don't stream complete floors. The resonance apparatus immediately provides a number, one that makes Cheeta spring to her feet. You went down this time? Caretaker, do you really not feel a single bit of... Instead of this, can you just tell me what happened first? Truth be told, I've been a bit lost today during all this testing. If you just told me everything, maybe I'd be able to help you. She keeps tasing your boy nuts? Listen, a taser requires 2 prongs to complete the circuit. If only one prong hits, then the circuit won't complete and you won't really feel anything. So because the 2 prongs need to be so close together in my case, they can't physically connect because the 2 prongs, the width of the prongs themselves outweigh the width of their target. You're gonna need another apparatus. I'm Asian. Simple as. Taser, I hardly know. God damn it, Tadanu. Okay. Cheeta stares at me. Only when I nod at her earnestly does she begin to speak, stammering. It's just... what happened last time? Last time? You mean when we got trapped inside the terminal? She nods. It's all your fault, caretaker! Asking me that weird question I couldn't figure out no matter what! It's not a difficult question or anything. I just can't think it through. It's something like what my genius is normally capable of. So that's what it was. Sorry. You were right to ask me that, caretaker. It's true that I get all weird when I'm with you. I feel safe, weirdly bitter, and I'm always thinking of you, wishing you'd not ignore me, wanting you to look at me, take care of me, feed me every day, do stuff with me. I want more of your love, caretaker. I want you to always be by my side. I thought I was in a case of suspension bridge effect after all of that. But as I dug deeper and deeper, I realized that these feelings took root long ago. I can't make any sense of it. It's all just a mess. She looks agitated, but there's more desire and tenacity in her eyes than anything else. I went over it again and again, but I never got an answer for myself. I call myself a genius, but here I am all tied up with the emotions. I used all kinds of data, not like it did me any good. I thought I could replicate that effect on you with these inventions today. And if that didn't work out, I could at least figure out what you thought of it all. She gazes at the affection booster, unwilling to resign herself. But it looks like the invention was a failure. It didn't turn out good for anything in the end. Her head droops. I can't help but feel sorry. Well, maybe I'm the failure here. In your heart, there's no place for affection index 56.1%. Continued contact with the target is advised. Aww. Man! Okay. I thought I was gonna go like that CSI episode. Do you have any idea how little that narrows it down? The resonance apparatus finds the timing yet again, interrupting Cheetah. And? Well, what's with that all of a sudden? What are you laughing about, caretaker? I was having a moment, and you give me that kind of look? I failed to hold back my laughter at the sight of Cheetah's expression after the number went up. It's nothing. I just thought you were really cute. So, caretaker, you... I removed the pads placed on me, grabbing Cheetah's hand and placing her on the chair she created. I placed the sensors on her with one hand while leaning on one side of the chair, blocking her escape route. There's that episode of CSI where a girl stunned dudes nuts to take the juice and sell it. Bro, you don't need to stun them for that. That's wild. Spent half the day in this chair already. How about you try it out? Caretaker 2. I can almost see her pupils tremble with how close we are. Too close! Beep. Affection index 167.1%. Threshold about to be succeeded. You think? So, the maximum isn't 100%? What are you going on about, caretaker? I tested myself already. There's no need. No can do. I have some questions I want to ask. For science. So, you've always had that entitled attitude, right? Huh? I'm saying you've always been a bit of a delinquent. You just ask me for whatever you want, and if something doesn't go your way, you get upset. What's with the change of heart? That's because you're my caretaker. Company and care are things you're supposed to give me, so of course I took those things for granted. Whenever you're away, I feel agitated. A little bit more, not like myself. Whenever you show up again, I can rest easy again. So it was only natural that I took it for granted, right? That's what I thought before. There's nothing to be done about it now, but now... It's just different now, okay? How so? Have you gotten any answers from your data? Now, I've spent a lot of time thinking over it. It's just as the apparatus says. I feel that way about you, caretaker. Oh my god, this brings me back to that story I told earlier. He just opens the door and just immediately says, I like you, damn it. This is it. Oh my god. Fuck me. Okay. This is fine. She finishes the sentence despite herself, lowering her head. What good will the answer do me? You don't feel that way about me at all, caretaker. I've lost from the very beginning. And that's where you're wrong, kiddo, because part of that story is, at the time, I did not know how I felt. about her when she bombarded that confession on me. I knew I liked her, but I did not know how I felt about her. So I thought, you know what? Fuck it. Let's cast the chips as they lie and let's see what happens. And I said, you know what? Fuck it. We ball. And so one thing led to another. And then I found out that affection isn't like food at all. What? That's not what I was going at all. It's not something I could simply ask for and receive from you, caretaker. Oh, that works. Really? I'm not so sure. I grabbed Cheetah's wrist, indicating the bracelet she wears. My real-time data ought to be on it. That data doesn't tell me whether or not you're in love with me. Wait, without heart rate and body temperature. Maybe. It's true that caring for me and falling for me are part of your duties, caretaker. Goddamn. Very needy and pushy. No time to waste, caretaker. How about you test your index again? Beep. Affection index cannot be measured. Threshold exceeded. Bang! The apparatus interrupts Cheetah, this time with a miniature explosion followed by absolute silence. By the time we realized what happened, the thing had already become a normal chair, spitting out smoke. I don't think normal chairs spit out smoke, but you know what? Okay. Let's just assume for now it's a normal chair. No way! I haven't even figured out how the caretaker felt! Don't break on me now! It'll be alright. I take a hold of Cheetah's face, making her look straight at me. I agreed to test your inventions, so I'll keep to that. You'll have many more chances to test things out, okay? And I gently caress her face as it reddens, feeling her rise in temperature with my hands. It's the future. That's how normal chairs work now. Baseball, huh? I'm quite confident that I can tell you how I feel without needing for any gadgets. Mind if I use some more primitive methods like you said? She looks at me with surprise, but is soon replaced with embarrassment. She quickly closes her eyes, nervous. You can't just end it there. You can't just end it there. You can't just end it there. No. No, that's not fair. You can't just fucking end it. You know what? We can just end it there. You know what? No. We're not going to this scene. We're going to this scene. We're going to this scene. We're going to... Fuck this BGM. Get rid of... No. No. I'm in the... Listen. The only way to see how that ends, and the implications are wonderful. Listen. Several other dolls have had cliffhanger endings to their lore. Like that. And you know what? I'm waiting until July 2nd to finally get that resolution. The reason being is because July 2nd is 7/2 on the calendar as per the MP7A2. What I'm holding is the MP7A1 with the foldable stock. She used the MP7A1 in Girls Frontline 1. But this is Girls Frontline 2, where she has a Picatinny rail down here instead of an integrated foregrip. That means that 7/2 would be the MP7A2, which is what she uses in this game. I feel that would be more appropriate. Will I wait that long? Yes, I will. I missed fucking 2 days ago. 11-12 is when I was gonna marry AA12, but I forgot. So now I'm gonna just wait another year before I marry her. I missed 7-4 for Springfield, July 4th, America Day. So I'll marry her on July 4th. I'm already waiting a year for that. I can wait a year for Cheetah. I got
skill issue.
Fuck your skill issue. Who are we rating? I'm done. We're done streaming today. Who's online? I'm done frontlining the girls. I had fun today, okay? Today was a good day. We got MP7, we got Jägermeister, we got really freaking drunk, and now who's online? No one's online! Well, it's not no one, it's just people I don't normally raid are online. Hold on. You know what? I brought up old school RuneScape before. So we're gonna raid someone playing old school RuneScape. And that would be raid Peachy Meow. Or it's spelled with 2 Y's. Peachy Meow. So Peachy Meow is a comfy tuber She's really chill and she plays retro MMORPGs. I was recommended to her by Raz. In fact, we raided into her during the Raz Cheese collab. And we're gonna raid into her again. We found a happy alcohol for Ness. Every alcohol's a happy alcohol for Ness. You should know this. I only drink during good times. And you know what? This is a good time. Life is good. We'll baseball that. In any case, I hope you guys enjoyed Cheeta MP7 because MP7 good. I like MP7. And with that, I will catch you all tomorrow. Okay, pantyhose boy, what the fuck? I'll have you. Okay, if you've never worn pantyhose before, this stuff is moisture wicking. This keeps your legs cool. It's ridiculous. I don't understand why they've been hiding this technology from us guys. This is bullshit. In any case, are you accomplishing victory, son? I certainly hope so. Let's raid Peachy Meow, who's playing old school RuneScape. She's doing the hardest fucking challenge in the game. I recognize that dungeon, Jesus Christ. She's fucking going for it. Oh my god, let's go cheer her on. And I will catch you all tomorrow for Cheese Collab. Take care of yourselves and don't drink too much.